And now...
So hard.
Well, once again, another fucking shitty week. Monday really sucked. I got to work and my boss told me that I didn't get everything done from last weekend.
Mr. Kennedy, the reports from last week still aren't done. What were you doing?
Tuesday, on me again. Got a fucking parking ticket.
Sir, do you realize that you were doing 120 in a school zone? Can I get you to please exit the vehicle?
Wednesday's hump day. That means I get fucked in the ass.
You want that raise or not?
Thursday, all I can think about is tomorrow's Friday. And on Friday, they tell me I gotta come in on the weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you to come in on the weekend there, Sean.
Saturday, I show up to work. Nobody wants to even be here. They forgot that I was supposed to even show up. Jesus Christ, I can't even wait for Sunday night. Sunday night's all I live for. I hate this fucking place. What the hell?
It's Sunday night at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's time for the What the Hell show with Cimmerian and Sean Kennedy, the fucking man. Time for 2 hours of
temporary insanity.
If you like what you're hearing, email me at info@rantradio.com or ICQ me at 51558 to be reminded of the show every week. Come on in and chat with the regulars on the Downnet servers and the Rant Radio channel, or give us a call on our toll-free line. And now for the show you've waited 6 days, 22 hours to listen to. It's What the Hell!
Welcome once again to the What the Hell show. You've waited 6 days and 22 minutes to listen to.
At least that.
At least that.
That long.
Right now we're fluffing. We're fluffing right now to make sure that our mics are working because we have a brand new kind of 3D setup that we're doing.
That'll be enough.
Kill everyone.
You may notice that the camera is on the other side of the room today.
They don't notice anything because the video capture card is still not working because I tried to install a new one and it fucked my system.
Excuses. And if a frog had legs, he wouldn't bump his ass off.
That's right. But
it would
doesn't
not have
work.
anything to do with Windows 2000, would it?
No, it's on Windows 98.
Everybody just loves to razz on Windows 2000.
Oh, it's not a case of razzing.
These
it's
two
a case
computers.
of Windows 2000 almost gave me a nervous breakdown.
These two computers are running
Linux?
on
It'll
Windows
give
2000.
you a nervous breakdown.
Yes, but at least I know there's a payoff.
What's the payoff?
Once you get it up, it wouldn't crash every I don't know, half hour.
My Windows 2000 program, I
That's
run it.
stable.
No
These are stable. Both these computers run.
Stable. Honest to God.
Yep.
Win2K got it done right. I'm not going to get into the big. It's just
It would be nice if we had drivers for. Well, my main problem is it would be nice
Yeah,
if I had
drivers is a
drivers for
problem.
all of my devices because I'm one of those people who doesn't have a computer where every component has been constructed in the last 6 months.
Well, no, that's
That
true.
is a
But, I
problem
mean,
with it.
With
My
Linux,
scanner,
you can't
my
get any fucking. Like, try to get
printers,
drivers.
My sound card.
Oh yeah, it's a bitch. It's a major.
Now, whose
bitch.
fault is that for buying non-standard equipment, huh?
Enki's actually because he's the one who got.
Enki wants to put Linux on everything. He put a Linux on his head. He put it on his cat.
Girl on the
fucking
left,
put it
did
in
your brother
lamps and
Inky create a Franken-computer?
This is all.
Enki's very good.
No, most computers boot 2 different operating systems just to get around these hardware constraints.
Being a Hungan, he's full mad scientist. He's
Why do I have this image of lightning being involved in the creation of this computer? Why do I see this? You know, it's like some little what's his
Why
name?
do I see it being booted up for the first time and him saying, "It's alive! It's alive!"
Yeah,
The reason you see lightning involved is because he plugged it in and
something exploded. Okay, that I'll buy.
there's electricity involved, right?
Well, it's always that way, though. Enki is a very handy guy to have kicking around. And thankfully...
Enki is the person who decided that I should install Windows 2000 on my computer to try and get my Graphire tablet working.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, but so Graphire doesn't have drivers set up for Windows 2K?
No, we eventually did get it running under both operating systems. It just, it had nothing to do with installing Windows 2000. So I ended up installing Windows 2000 for absolutely no reason. Well, and now oh man.
Oh, Win2K is okay. Win2K is okay. Win2K okay with me. I like Win2K. I just get really pissed off when everyone's like, "Oh, Microsoft's a bitch." Okay, how many people have installed illegal copies of the software? Like if I had to pay fucking $12,000 or whatever the hell it was to get the actual program, I'd be pissed too. But
Great, Sean. Now they're going to be knocking on our door in 15 minutes.
Somebody's calling on my normal line.
They're already here.
Someone's calling on the normal line? Who's
Normal
this?
line, my
Who's
line.
this?
Hi, you're on Rant Radio. Do you expect to be?
I do expect to be. In fact, this is Untitled.
Hey, Mr.
Hey.
Enke.
Hi, Untitled. How
Funny,
you
we
doing?
were just talking about you.
Hey, big bro.
All of the fun talking about Windows 2K, did I?
What?
I didn't miss all the Win 2K razzing fun, did I?
No, you didn't actually.
Windows 2K rocks! And it's too bad my sister doesn't have any standard parts, but that's not my fault!
That's right. It's not my fault. They told me you fixed it.
Yeah, Enki, I got all those non-standard parts from you.
That's it. The finger pointing's running fast and furious here on Rant Radio.
Hey, if you'd wanted a sound card that works, you would have bought one yourself!
Oh, slag!
Okay.
This isn't a Win 2K Raz effect.
I win!
It's the Enki versus Girl on the
Some of
Left.
us decided to go through university as opposed to just going straight into the job market.
That's why some of us will have a better job. Oh! Who was I slamming there? You decide. You decide. That's okay. Hey, Enki.
Okay, say what the hell. We got lots to do.
No, wait. I got a better idea. Why don't we put the two of them in an arena and throw the knives?
Oh, no.
Let it be decided that
I
way.
love Enki.
Oh yeah, I would last.
I love Enki. Enki, no doubt, has probably gone.
Enki partied in Surrey as a teenager. I'd be dead in seconds.
Oh yeah, no. It's very, very true. Enki has gone. He's probably already fixed the media submission system, which was the problem.
Sure he has.
I'm sure he has. He told me he would.
Okay.
He told me he would.
Are we still yelling in the living room?
Yes, we're still yelling in the living room.
We're still yelling in the room. We got delay happening, so we can hear ourselves like 10
In the
minutes
other
later.
room.
It sounds like there's some idiots in the other room.
Jeez,
they better shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
It's kind of funny that there's idiots in the other room because I
Hey,
thought they were in here.
we have Blessed Pizza Man coming.
Yes,
So we can
we
play
can
the
see
Holy
what the
Pizza
secret
Man?
of life is.
We can find out what the secret of life is. In case you don't know what that is.
I don't think we'll ever top the guy who came during the marathon.
Oh, he was pretty good.
The guy
He
comes
was
during
quick.
the marathon. We ask him, what is the meaning of life? Without a break, without a stutter. The man looks us as dead in the eye and says, happiness.
Like,
How the
I'm like, fuck, it's
how
Gandhi the pizza
fucking,
guy.
how fucking zen is that?
and we didn't prep him or anything.
he had
just
no
like-
idea he was going to be on the news. I mean, on the radio.
I didn't know the Dalai Lama had fallen in hard times like that.
Well, you know, this China
I think
thing
they should
is
have
getting a
all the
bit.
Shaolin as pizza delivery guys. That'd be awesome. Shaolin pizza. Fuck, I
Shaolin
should start
pizza.
it. They have ninja sushi. Have you seen that in
Yes.
Langley? There's
Yes,
ninja sushi.
No, I've not seen
Oh,
that.
that's amazing. I want to go in there
I'd love
and
to see
have
their
like
delivery
ninjas
guys.
behind the counter. They would like materialize.
Yes, sushi.
They would swing out of the ceiling and like, they'd look up and then there's this guy placing sushi bowls. And he's gone. Or you look
You
down
don't know
there's
how
sushi.
you don't know how the delivery guy got into your living room,
But
but he's
then-
there and he's got your order.
And it's like
No phone calls right now.
You'd have
Don't
you'd
ask.
have
You reach for your wallet. Oh, he already has it. He's taken a $2 tip and he's gone.
There's
no one
in your
behind
stomach.
Okay,
put
okay.
the food in there and then close you back up again.
There's no one behind the counter. There's this
We
large
got-
puff of smoke. There he is.
All right, everyone, shut up. We gotta
Shut
go
the
through the
hell up.
RRC.
We won't get things done.
As long as you
Just-
can answer the door, or we'll miss Mystery Pizza Man.
Who can answer the door?
As long as you see
Me?
it. As long as you
No,
see
we gotta
that
be able to hear the
phone's
buzz.
ringing for the door. So.
Phone's ringing for the door.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay, don't call. Nobody
Motherfucker,
call,
you gotta
okay?
throw
Somebody just
motherfucker-
called,
Is
but
my mic on? Is it even
I
on?
can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Am I yelling in your ear like everybody else is yelling in mine?
Your mic is on.
Yes.
Do you want to look out the window, somebody, and make sure that there's
I
not
just
pizza
turned it on.
guy? Yeah, no, but there was a guy ringing.
It was double. It was not triple. Well, there you go. See? He'll
Here
be
we come.
coming in,
Do you
in a
seriously?
couple seconds.
Wow, that's amazing.
You are psychotic.
Synchronicity. That's because
Okay.
I'm a reincarnation of a
Let's-
god. I don't
let's
know
go
what
through-
god, though. It could be like the little toad who fucking, is
Hit
the
him.
god.
Hit him.
Lots of
Hit
gods.
him. Hit him. Just hit him.
Just smack
He's
people
big.
around.
He can take it.
Okay, we're
Smack.
we're gonna go around the room real quick if we can.
Say
And,
hi to everyone who's here.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I'm gonna
we
put down
have
my mic, so-
couches.
Okay.
Here's the pizza guy.
2, 3.
Hello?
Hi, there's pizza.
Okay.
I will go get the pizza.
There we
Do you
go.
wanna give me the money? Or?
No, no, no.
I'll go get it.
Somebody else get it.
All right, we'll do Drexoll first.
Because I'm going to put down, I'm going to demand the camera, and yeah, we'll do Drexoll first.
Okay, so going around the room, who do we got in the studio tonight on our fine, lush couches? which
Yes,
we
yes,
have-
the new couches in
Made
the-
of rich
Zooming in first, we
Corinthian
have
leather.
I'd just like
private-
to take this
Made of
time
rich
to point out that my
Corinthian
mic's not on,
nogahide.
and I can not even hear myself.
Oh, so
Hey,
what
you're
you're
all
saying is
full of
your
shit.
mic is
My
not
mic is
loud
not
enough.
You guys talking to my mic.
No.
Talking to my mic.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I can't hear him either. It's my mic. My mic, damn it. Turn the mic up. It's not loud enough.
All right. And moving right along, we have
I don't think I'm lying.
Ronan Medic.
And the Ronan says...
The Ronan says this.
So it's very, very cool.
Absolutely.
And so say hello, Ronan Medic.
Hello.
Ronan Medic. Okay, and then we have 200% sexite projectile vomit noise. Please don't do the big puking thing. Thank you. Edited
You know, I'm going to actually have to teach you how to really vomit someday.
And then we have...
Our microphones will thank you not to.
And then we have, moving right along, we move down to Uncle Dexter.
Hi, boys and girls. Your old Uncle Dax says, my life sucks. How is yours?
Okay, and then we have...
So much changes.
Exploitation. Yes, it's Girl on the
Sexy.
Left. Hey, sexy.
Oh, yes.
Perpetrator of the Steve Dance page. I'm going to have to tell you guys about that later.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the Steve Dance is amazing.
This is a porn story. I love it.
And, of course, there is your friend and mine, Sean Kennedy, the fucking man. As I throw my hands out of the camera looking like a rap star.
Dressed in my
Kung Fu gear. So we're all doing very cool here tonight.
And that, of course.
Here we go.
And now we have...
oh, yeah.
So we've got our holy is if holy blessed be the pizza man who is coming to give us the secret of life. And will somebody get a mic so that the pizza guy can give us the secret of life. Oh, great and holy pizza man. Tell us now,
what is the secret of life?
What is the secret of life?
This is deep, man. You gotta let me think for a sec.
Wow, he stumped the blessed pizza man.
In a place surrounded by Rage Against the Machine and Jackie Chan posters, I'd have to say it comes down to a simple orange.
Simple orange.
And with that, I'm gonna run.
All right.
A very zen answer.
A simple
Thank
orange.
you.
Thank you, most holy pizza man. So far we have happiness and an orange. Are they connected? Does it prevent scurvy? A simple orange. No education for oranges.
This is the conundrum.
This is the conundrum. We're
I'm still
trying to figure out how 42 works into it.
This is
42 oranges in a box?
This is a rant radio Gordian knot. Can you figure it out without hacking it in half?
Fuck that.
Can you figure out the orange without cutting it in half?
Happiness is a simple orange.
Not a complex orange.
Somebody said happiness is a warm gun.
Happiness is a warm gun.
Sanity is a sawed-off shotgun.
Sanity is a
sawed-off shotgun. Who said that? The great mage... No, our great sage, Frank Gulp.
Frank Gulp.
Frank Gulp.
Who's Frank Gulp?
I know. I put it in my high school resume.
If you don't know, look it up. If anyone knows where the quote, "Sanity is a sawed-off shotgun," and who Frank Gulp is, type it in now.
You win nothing.
First of all, it's Frank Glup.
We need plates.
Is it Glup? Yeah, Glup. G-L-U-P. That's
plates
right.
And
what kind of pizza is that?
And napkins. Plates and napkins. Plates and napkins. If you could, please.
Drex, bring us Dr. Pepper.
We're gonna go through the IRC now.
Oh my God! Is it ever big? We have a scroll bar on the IRC on the monitor.
Yeah.
Scroll bar. Woo! Okay, Gargoyle, Mr. Echo.
1, 2, 3.
Cenobites, Ophi Dofi. It's the only Cenobite listening. Guess they're all fucking and shooting up and
They're
all
all
that.
fucking shooting up. No.
No, yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, no,
No,
yeah.
No.
Fridge.
All the Deckers who are out hacking. We only got 2. Decker, Lieutenant Manger Zombie. Decker, Test Rider, and, DJ Intensity.
He's a Cenobite.
He's a Cenobite.
No, he's a prophet.
Prophet.
He said it right!
No, DJ Intensity is being said right because of DJ Intensity. We are in.
No. That's not DJ Intensity. It's somebody else.
What did he do?
We're thinking about integrity.
Oh, integrity.
That's the one.
I haven't got to yet.
Because we
I can't hear you at all.
Shut your mouth. We have to go through the IRC.
We'll never get through it for the interview at 9:30. Flesh Tripper Forensic. We've got Gargoyles, Nightshade, APOC, Adam, Ellis, Josh K, KGHI, MTR, and Zebulon. And we've got Gargoyle Raskolnikov, Hoongans, Enki, and Midget, Nomads 316, Buckaxe, Half Elf Skitty, Nomad Orphan, who just put an N, Prophets, Nixter, Broken Fork, No Deal, Quoth, Smokehouse, Zurstor, and Rabbit Wombat, whose name is pretty long, so he just put a P. Ronan's Zipper Boy, who's new.
Zipper Boy,
relatively
fairly new.
Ronan Burns and Vampire Asmodea. And in the miscellaneous at the bottom, we have Battle Wax.
Decker Format RR.
Decker
just joined.
Format RR. Oh, he's just not plussed. Okay. Milio Aristocrat. Nomads D. Synapse. Nomads Kexler. Ominous Animus.
Hey.
Prophet Child. Or
Problem Child. Prophet Spidey, the last. And Zero.
And Zero. If you are not in cult and you want to be, if you want to know what it's all about, if you want to join in the revolution that will bring apart the end of time, if you in fact want to be able to carve cult symbols onto your friends, pets, old people, people you don't know, monster trucks, if you wish to be able to do this, you must email join@thecult.org.
And you will find all out about it.
All out about it.
Out and
You
about.
guys are going to have to join
A
the
boot.
second level. You
A
went
boot.
to-
A boot. We all say a boot.
You can join the
You went
Nephew
there at the
Revolution.
beer meeting at the parlor that we had there, right after Sean got out of prison, so we're going to have you come to the second level.
So what we have to do, today's project is that we need, by the end of the show, we need a bunch of Hoongans to create a genetic virus that can be inserted into moose that will turn them into flesh-eating animals.
Yep.
And because when we can do that, we can give that to...
Not on the moose again.
No, we will feed the moose. We will infect them, and then they will take over Newfoundland because there's more moose in Newfoundland than there are people. And then once we genetically infect the moose with this virus so that they can kill and keep killing and eat dead, burnt bodies, we will then, the cult will take over Newfoundland. Because,
Is that a fact that there's more moose in
Yes,
Newfoundland?
there are more moose in Newfoundland than people.
Is that not a moment for rejoicing? Is that not something we should be very much happy about?
We can't hear you.
Moose head forever.
Well, I've been telling you my mic isn't loud enough, but
You're
you
not-
haven't been listening.
Your mic's not even on.
It's on, motherfucker.
Oh. Okay. Oh, speak into it some more.
Speak into it.
My mic's not loud enough. My mic isn't loud enough. It's not loud enough.
There
Turn
we
my mic
go.
up,
There we
motherfucker.
go. There we go.
You're absolutely right. It's because
I've been telling you, you're gonna say it's a case of the boy who cried wolf.
your mic is like
But-
really, really quiet.
What have you done?
I don't know.
What is it plugged in?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
That's much
bad
better. It's
connection.
bad connection.
I don't like hearing that.
Now it's like awesome. So it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
Whose fault is it then
That would be your fault.
for playing with those connections over there?
I didn't play with them.
I'm nowhere near
I
that.
haven't even been here.
Is that mine?
Anyways,
very, very
what are we
much
talking
so.
about?
Killer moose, but you see, I have another.
Okay, yeah.
Man-eating moose.
But
Man-eating.
at least
Newfoundland.
we know that mooses,
Meese?
Mises.
Mices?
Singular and plural.
moosei. We know that moosei are plentiful. They're plentiful in the great Newfoundland place area type thing.
I just want. All I want to do is, if we're going to do that, I want to give the power of flight to squirrels. It has to be done.
Well,
we're
we
gonna
There are
incorporate
flying
that.
squirrels.
I
Well,
know.
they were gliding.
I know they're gliding squirrels. I want rocket-propelled squirrels.
Oh, you mean like in Rocky and Bullwinkle? Oh, that's just what we need.
Well, I'm sorry. If we're going to have man-eating moose, we might as well have man-eating rocket-powered squirrels.
Is great plan, but does not get us moose and squirrel.
Sorry, eating pizza.
Yep, exactly. So who is this interview
got-
we're supposed to have?
Tonight it's with a guy.
Oh, wow. A guy.
Isn't that amazing?
We haven't had one of those before.
Yeah.
You look like a man.
It's with a guy who's made a van who runs on vegetable oil. And it's a diesel engine.
That runs on vegetable
And
oil.
runs on vegetable oil. You only have to make. I don't even think you have to make a modification.
Fill up at the grease pit at the back of every McDonald's.
That is correct. They actually go around.
Does he have to refine the?
They do have to refine it because there's a whole bunch of impurities in it, but it's practically free fuel.
So that's kind
and
of
it burns to nothing. No pollution.
Wow, that's
so
kinda
it's
cool.
very, very
No,
cool.
I'm sorry. There has to be hydrocarbons coming out.
Well, we'll see. We will ask them all about that. So everybody get their questions ready and
Nothing,
think of some good
probably-
questions.
Yeah, I'm wondering if hydrocarbons come out, would they be anything worse than what normally comes out of the grease pit at
Right.
McDonald's?
Is this a 2-ring?
Slurp.
No, it's a 1-ring.
Everybody's slurping and munching.
Is this
away.
Anki again? I'm going to kill him. Hi, you're on Rant Radio. Who's this?
This is Lieutenant Major Zombie.
No,
I
it
don't
is-
believe you.
This is Unganenki.
What do you need?
Listen,
Very
I
close.
would like to get in on that interview a little bit. I'm going to post some questions because I actually designed parts for large diesel engines.
Okay, if you have any questions, post them to me on the IRC in a private chat.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds like so much effort.
What, do you want to be on the phone at the same time? Well, we can't do that. We only have one line.
Oh, Okay.
I know.
Well,
I'll record your
maybe-
sounds, your questions as a WAV file, and then play it back. No. Okay.
Okay, what the hell?
What the hell? Okay. So
Maybe
if
if-
anybody has some questions for
maybe if-
Veggie Van Guy, I've posted.
Where is Inky tonight?
I'm probably at home.
Why is he not here?
I don't know. He's naked. Doesn't want to come. He's with his
I'm
girlfriend.
sorry.
I don't
I've
know.
seen him naked with his girlfriend here on the show.
What?
Fiancé.
I missed that.
He's with his
What
fiancé.
show was that?
Well, he wasn't.
I better
quite
review the
naked.
tapes.
It wasn't quite naked. but
Fiancé. It's a fiancé. It's not a
He was.
girlfriend.
Don't you remember the episode he did entirely wearing a towel?
Oh yes.
Well,
that was
he's-
many episodes actually.
I think the real
When
reason
was
is actually
that?
kind of tied up right now.
But he used to live
I
here.
mean that in a literal
that
sense.
was
He had a
before-
shower like every
Okay,
before
so
every show.
This was before my time on
Oh, yeah.
radio. I take it.
Yes, he has calmed down since you've been a good influence on him, girl. On the left.
No, I think
Shut up. Let's go with the lie. Come on.
It's all Prophet Quoth.
All kinds of wrong.
both indeed.
So
Incidentally, Prophet Quoth has been cranking out some fucking amazing Photoshop stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone within the sound of my voice, she wants to hear from you quickly. ICQ Prophet Quoth.
Oh, man.
And ask to see the photo she did of me.
Was that
she'll love that.
Meanwhile,
Was that her?
meanwhile, Quoth is probably working hard on some homework right now.
No, she's logged into the IRC just like everyone
What
else.
is the Veggie Van? Go read. Okay, there it is.
I'd just like to
Posted
point
it.
out to you guys
Yes.
that next time I go to get the pizza,
Yes.
you got to remind me to bring the pizza guy in. I almost sent him away again. At
Again?
the last minute.
Oh.
No,
we
no,
talked
no.
about it just before we sent you. We gotta ask him a question.
Yeah, a minute or two before that, when he was buzzing it. I went outside
So
and
what
sat
you're
there
saying
for
is you have the retentive memory of the average mosquito.
No, I was
The average TV watcher.
I was sent to get the pizza. We'll send Drexoll to get the pizza.
Yeah.
That was my order. I had been ordered
what
to
he's
get
saying
the
is the
pizza. You
the
should have said,
military
get
has
the pizza
damaged
and don't forget to grab the pizza guy.
The military has damaged his brain, is what he's saying, and
No.
I fully agree with this assumption.
That's untrue.
When I joined the Marines,
That's
I could
untrue.
read and write and think. Now I can
could
read and write. I've been in for 12 years. They gave me back my crayons. They did not work. They have no trigger. I mean, everyone thinks the Marines are the biggest bunch of badasses on the planet. I've worked with the fucking U.S. Special Forces Rangers. I've worked with the Marines, and they're the most crazy bunch of little 19-year-old bald-headed brainwashed fuckers I've ever met in my life.
And Rudy on Survivor sucks too.
Yeah,
No,
he does. Rudy blows.
Rudy, however, you got to respect the guy's accomplishment. Whoa, wait, stop. We're not talking. Those are my fucking bananas. We are not talking about Survivor on What the Hell.
No
Fuck
Survivor
that. Hi, Bosch.
It was supposed to be a
Insta-flush.
flippant comment.
Fuck that. No.
I do not watch that.
Zip. Zipple.
Zip.com?
Zip. www.zipit.com.
You're killing girl on the left here.
She's fucking-
She is wetting herself. She is laughing so
Zip it
hard.
good. Get it straight. That's what I sound like after all my rants. It's a good thing you're not eating pizza. It'd be going up your nose. You'd be eating it for days. You'd have like
Onions
fucking-
coming out.
Oh, I would have to tell you my story about Anki's
Not right now.
10th birthday party.
Oh,
Keep
wait.
it in mind.
Wait. This might.
This could be good.
This
Good
could be
dirt.
good.
Good
This
dirt.
could be dirt.
But
No, it's just it's pretty simple.
We've got-
somebody cracked a joke. I drank some pop. I was eating fries. I laughed. Not only did pop come out of my mouth, so did one of the fries.
Excellent.
That's
a full fry.
I can,
A full fry.
Hey,
unchewed.
I can top that.
Of course you can. You
Look
have
at the size of your
gross
nose.
hospital stories.
Okay. We have to make an announcement first. Okay. Not next week, but the week after. What day is that? The 13th.
of
August
13th, the Sunday. We are changing our time.
Yes. It is going to be from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 9 p.m. till midnight Eastern Standard
Eastern
Time.
Standard
You
Time.
lucky folks on the East Coast can now listen
Go to
in
bed
without-
at a decent time.
And if you've managed to do the math and you're half as smart as we don't think you are, that's 3 hours instead of 2 hours with us
There
every
you go.
week.
How do you like that?
How's that,
Post it in the
Apple?
IRC your opinion of this so we can see it.
More time for you, the listener.
Because
earlier, so you are not quite as fucked up on Monday.
That's
here
right.
at Rant Radio, we care about our listeners.
When I put
A
the
little
roll
bit.
of napkins down,
Yes?
it was significantly smaller. They're breeding.
It's grown. That's a new one, I believe. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Check the expiry date. Okay. Lieutenant Major Zombie has sent in a poem. But we'll get to that
because this is our interview.
After our interview.
I don't think so. That's like 3 rings. People are here. People are here! But we have the room. Hi, here at the Door Rant Radio. Who's this?
It's Bert.
Bert!
Ah, Kurt Bert.
Long time, no see.
He said he would be showing up.
He's got off his probation, I guess, eh?
No.
He's on probation?
He could have been here at any time he wanted.
Yeah, he just had to find the hacksaw first.
No.
Really?
No, I was with him today. He could have been here, but he was a naughty boy. And I'm not going to elaborate.
He was a naughty boy.
I see.
Do we have music
No
playing in the
pizza
background?
for
I've
you?
got pizza in my fucking mouth, so I can't talk and carry.
I was
this
going to play
Yes.
some music.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
play music
our
now?
new ability.
Yes, we can now
We have a
play
new
music.
superpower.
Why the volumes are all fucked up.
We've reached a
and
new level.
We've reached a new level. We can play music in the background now. And we're going to play some Circle of Dust right now because I like them, and that's what I've queued up.
Ah, no one sent me that. I heard about this, so I wanted to hear about it. So let's play some Circle of Dust in the background while we're talking. That's our new superpower. We can do this kind of shit.
It's-
We can do
it's
2
absolutely
things at
amazing.
once. It's amazing. It's
We can
hard.
also create white couches of Naga hide.
Yes,
and bring in
That's
pizza
rich
guys.
Corinthian leather.
Let's talk about those.
That's
we
ri-
we
yes.
we furnished.
That's a story unto itself.
That
yes,
is.
that is. You know, I don't know if this guy's going to phone. I did remind him
Hey, man.
many times. Hello,
Kurt
Kurt Bird.
Welcome to the new Rant Radio Studios. What do you think?
It's
It's
smaller.
Trust me, if you'd have seen it before when we just had the one couch. And
Have you
it
been
wasn't
in
big.
And
this
the, and
room?
the table.
Oh, you haven't even been in this room. Okay. Yeah, it is smaller. It's better. I don't have to take down everything all the time and put it back up every weekend. And before this, we had no couches.
Why don't we give him a mic to talk?
You have to say something?
Drexel's
You want
mic.
to say
Make-
something? There you go.
Okay,
There's a mic.
Sim, make it work now.
Make it work now.
There.
There you go.
How's that?
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. What's your name?
It's Bert.
There we go. Kurt Bird.
This is the amazing Kurt
What
Bird,
does that
famed
mean?
in song and story.
I'm missing for several months.
And dropped off the charts.
Yeah, he's never been in the new studio. So we can hear some music in the background now. How do you like that, huh?
Is it actually working? So that's pretty fucking cool.
It's really quiet. I don't know.
So what did everyone think about our plans for the new Rant Radio Hour?
Let's see. It says, what time is it starting? 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 6 p.m. What the fuck? That's 8 here. Everyone's all confused. I'm in Mountain Time. I'm in Newfoundland. It's a half hour.
3
later.
hours
deal with it,
earlier
okay,
than
guys?
before.
Jesus
I'm in
Christ.
Alaska, and
Everyone's always whining because we're up so goddamn
Take
late.
the time
Mr.
you
Echoes-
used to start watching and start 3 hours before.
oh my God, it's tough. Yes.
Actually, 2 hours before.
No,
3 hours
before.
before.
6 p.m. It's 9
Right, you're
9
right.
our
I'm
time.
wrong.
So subtract 3 hours. Mr. Echo has to start listening at 5 p.m.
Wow.
So everyone can eat dinner while they're listening now. Because he's in Alaska.
Because
It doesn't matter.
We
if
are.
Mr. Echo had to start listening then because every time I've gone to the IRC,
He's there.
Mr. Echo is there. Is Mr. Echo
Perpetually there.
does not sleep. He had that operation that they give you
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking airline pilots
I
where
love
you no
that.
longer need to.
You just have to
where
take
did he go?
serotonin drugs. Yeah, that's right. I
I'd
remember
like
hearing-
that operation. I could, use the extra cash, 2 jobs, and free time.
Would you work 2 jobs?
I already
If you
worked
didn't have
free.
to sleep?
Oh my God, yeah.
You'd probably get bored.
Fuck that! I wouldn't work 2 jobs. I did 2 sysadmin jobs so that I could work on code and other stuff all the time.
I might go to school. That's probably what I'd do for now. But I would work 2 jobs unless I had some particular
There
thing
is,
to do.
School's fucking
there is
useless.
there is this guy
No, it's
I
not.
work with. There is a guy I work with who works 2 jobs. He also does a part-time job too.
What?
He has 1 day off a week. He sleeps 4 hours a night. He has been doing this for 5 years. How he's not died, I don't know.
How many
There are
hours
some
of
people
sleep?
in the world who just do
many
not
hours?
need sleep. They cannot
4
figure
hours
out
a
why.
night, 1 day off a week.
If you can do it,
Does
great.
he, does
I'd
he
love to
sleep
do
that entire day?
I have no idea. Apparently, this is the time
must
he
be
spends.
the way to do it.
This is the time he spends with his family.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
He has time for a family, really.
Gee, quality time.
Can everyone hear the music?
Oh, I know a guy at Loomis that works 14 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Really?
Who's that?
Okay.
Raj.
Raj? And he's like a mental case and he just works like a fucking dog or what?
He has a family.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to
do they
make
recognize
some
Some
enough
people
money.
just don't need that much sleep. I mean, what was it? The famous one is like Thomas Edison only needing like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night.
Wow.
But because they still don't really know what sleep is for. Like, okay, like if you're resting, why are you consuming as much oxygen as you do when you're awake?
Yes.
Like what things like that. Nobody's really exactly
you
sure
actually
what you're
you actually burn more calories asleep than you do if you're just sitting still.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Your body's healing.
I call
they don't
bullshit.
know.
Sean calls bullshit on Desmond. I'm sorry, I don't buy
I read
that.
this out of my Psych 100 textbook.
Am I right? Am I right, girl on the left?
If it's not more, it's pretty close to the same.
It's
very-
only something like 15 more calories per hour, just lying still, like sitting still as opposed to being asleep. You burn 15 more calories asleep than you do just sitting still.
Wow.
Don't ask me why. I don't know.
From
Turning
my,
over.
From my understanding, it's the healing process of the body. Whatever.
But
aches,
even
pains and all the rest of that stuff. the
regardless
body
of all that, your brain is well.
something going
You
on
go
in the
through
brain.
phases, like everybody who's taken psychology knows.
Yeah.
You go through deep sleep and REM sleep, and
I'm
it
really 100% sure why you have to go through all those phases, or like what exact purpose it serves. That's still the real mystery.
But if you're just sitting there, not thinking about anything particular, when you're sleeping, you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Your mind is buzzing
It's not
sometimes.
just sort of sitting there. It's thinking about a million things a second. And
Least
so
amount of
that's
things.
believable when you're dreaming that you'd use more.
My theory is this sort of
calories.
brain reorganization, is sort of like mental defragmenting, because
Yeah.
I know sometimes stuff I've seen the previous day cannot for life be figured out after I get a good night's sleep. All of a sudden it's like instant.
I think
The
my
perfect
problem
example
is-
those 3D posters.
I think my problem is that I have
Totally.
ICQ running in the background, and so every time someone comes online, it disrupts the defragmentation, and so it doesn't quite defragment by the morning, so I'm still fucked up in the morning.
Can you hear the music, Dad?
Someone needs Norton Utilities for his head.
Let's not get into that because you can set a watch by my sleep schedule. The first 15,
Yeah, as long as the watch is fucking broken.
No, the first 15,
Set a watch by my sleep schedule. Is it light out? Dak is awake.
Dyke.
Is it dark out? Dak is awake. Is the sun setting? Dak is waking up. Fuck.
No, the first 15 minutes that I sleep, I always wake up after I've been asleep for about 15 minutes and I've had a nightmare.
Yeah.
Every night since I was 5 years old.
Not me.
I used to have chronic nightmares. As a matter of fact, I'm sleeping on one of those. Sean is going horribly holistic here. It's true.
Horribly holistic.
I'm going horribly holistic. I'm going horrolistic.
He's lost control.
I've lost total control. I'm sleeping on a magnetic mattress. I've got like this thing that like amplifies my chi. I'm doing qigong exercises. I'm like,
Have you still got your radio-free head?
no, actually, I've lost my radio-free head hat, but I want to get one of those. Those things kick ass. So I'm like totally turning into like uber activist, tinfoil clothes, the whole.
That's why he's all
fucking world.
crazy right now.
Yeah, that's why
He's
I'm
lost
all,
his hat.
That's why I'm all
so
like
paranoid.
That's why I'm paranoid.
You
is
know,
because
too
they're
bad,
reading my mind.
Too bad you're married because you should be dating my girlfriend.
No, that's the only thing I can really say to that. In case my dark one is.
No, I
listening.
said too bad you're
don't make a
too
right.
bad you're too bad you're.
But damn, she makes us even.
If it sounds like I'm bitter, that's because my girlfriend was committed this week.
Yes, it's always a bitch here on Rant Radio when your loved one gets taken away to a loony fucking bin.
It's horrible.
It's a bad scene.
Doesn't
we
that
were
suck?
there. We were there. She was gobbling like a chicken, and then the guy in the white coat came in and ruined that entire special moment. What exactly happened there, Dak?
Her grandmother passed away. She was feeling extremely depressed. So when her counselor came to see her, because she did have a problem, so he does come by and see her. And apparently, one of her friends called and said Tracy's feeling rather depressed right now. So he shows up, talks to Tracy. Tracy says that she doesn't know why she bothers. Seems like every time she loves or cares for anyone, they pass away. So he decided that this required her to be locked up.
Uh-huh.
So that was Friday.
Whoa, wait a minute. This guy just decided, oh, wait, you're unsafe. You need to be locked up.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was worried she was going to hurt herself. She said she
Fucking
did not
hurt
threaten.
herself.
She said she did not threaten herself. She said she had no intention of killing herself or
I'll
anything
kick
like
my
that.
own ass, I swear to God. What kind of a fucking thing to say is that? Like, I think you're a danger to yourself. Fuck, have this guy swing by my place.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, huh?
I'll have a fucking word with him. He won't be the first guy who tried to commit me. Let's see, they've been trying to do that since grade 9? 8? Grade 8, yeah.
Wow.
Ronan Medic was there. My high school counselor, yep, you need to go to an institution, right?
Yeah, it was amazing.
I can't remember. She phoned my dad. My dad's an amazing fellow. And,
he's unique.
Oh, yeah.
No, he didn't hang up on her. He said, excuse me, Mr. Kennedy, we have reason to, says, we need to talk. And he says, oh, what about then? And she says, well, we're worried about your son. We think that he should probably seek counseling. Oh, well, why is that then? Oh, well, because we have reasons to question your son's sanity. Oh, I see. What do you mean by sanity exactly? And then she goes, click. And that was it, because how do you define sanity?
Okay, the whole family's insane.
Could you define sanity for me, please?
Hey, yeah.
Can you define sanity
End of conversation.
for me? I seen this crazy bitch with fucking too much makeup on and went and bought the couches for Rant Radio Studios, walking around fucking Value Village for 2.5 fucking days with a baby carriage that's full of a doll baby and a whole bunch of clothes folded on her top, and she's not hurting anybody, but she's
Is that
crazier.
the one that walks around Langley?
Yes.
With the baby stroller, nothing in it.
Nothing in it. Crazier than a shithouse rat. Put on the war paint in the morning with ruby rouge and fucking pile on orange fucking eyeshadow or whatever the fuck it is.
That's the mayor of Langley's sister.
Fuck right off. That's the mayor of Langley's
Yes.
sister.
He's right.
Wow.
He's right.
Wow.
Can't hear you.
She went bonko when her husband left her at the altar. She's got her wedding dress in that in the stuff that she pushes around.
Is this like urban legend?
No, this is for real.
Wow.
Where'd you find this out?
The mayor told me.
No, it's just something that you hear around if you're in Langley long enough.
Oh, so it's rumor.
So urban legend.
No, it's beyond beyond urban rumor. It's been in the Langley Advance.
Okay, well that's different.
Front page story.
Printed urban legend.
But then again, you have to remember the local papers also carried that story about how a bunch of people from the there's a church over in an old furniture store over there called the Vineyard.
Oh,
and
God.
Easter last
Yes, the Vineyard. Wackos are us.
last year it was Easter of last year. They were convinced that Jesus was performing miraculous dental work on them. Hey, I didn't have that feeling before. Holy, it's like
dental work of our God.
They were getting, they were, they were.
What the fuck?
Braces of our Lord and Savior.
Laying on of dentures, I suppose. But it was like, anyways, it got like on the front page of the local papers, and it was like not reported in any way skeptically, which I thought was kind of
freaky.
So much for the crown of thorns. Hell, I've got a crown of my tooth from our Lord.
Jesus filled my hole in my soul, in my life, and in my front teeth.
This was on the front page. I think
between
eventually,
me and God.
I think
So
about
what you're
6
saying-
months later, they printed a story on not on the front page, like buried in page page 32
of a
33 page.
Yeah, they started mentioning that. Oh, by the way, they did a little work and they found out all that miraculous dental work was in fact on their dental records.
The work of a dentist.
People had just forgotten that they'd gotten certain fillings done.
Oh my God.
Are you saying this was a case of religious fanaticism? No.
May well be. Oh, yeah.
That never
The
happens.
thing that pisses me off here is not the fact that these people claim that God did dental work on them. That's not, that
these
God would give a
morons-
shit about you to
But these morons who work for the local paper are obviously dedicated to keeping
Didn't anybody think-
spirit of Woodward and Bernstein alive. You know?
Didn't anybody ever fucking think?
Investigative
Like, let's
journalism
not-
at its finest.
Let's not just diss God here, okay? Let's just assume for a minute there is a God, okay? He's an omnipotent, all-powerful being who just looks down at all the Christians and goes, "Whoa, did you guys fuck that up?" Talk about a Chinese fire drill. Holy shit, have they ever fucked up the Bible?
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord?
How shall we fuck off, oh Lord? Like, you recorded this in this book, which is completely fucking wrong. You got fathers fucking their daughters in this book. You've got people killing homos. You've got everything going on. You guys are all fucked up, and you're all doing it in my name. So I am the most omnipotent, all-powerful being in the universe, and I'm going to be doing dental work! Dental work on your fucking teeth! I can miracle into existence the fucking sea, the animals, the trees and flowers, tribbles, antimatter, my Uncle fucking Heshy. But I'm going to stop what I'm doing to do dental work on your sorry ass.
Yes, so the Holy
And it's our Lord and Savior doing dental work on my teeth. Dental work.
The Holy Ghost appears unto you and says, "Is it safe?"
It's like, Jesus Christ, man. If the guy was going to be doing holy dental work, he just should give you a whole new head.
Thank you.
You have a new head. That's God. God does not do dental work. God, smites fucking all of Egypt and kills people and floods the planet.
Yep.
He doesn't do fillings.
I've got a sweat stain that looks like Mary.
Yeah, you know what? Holy
Pilgrimage
fuck.
to Langley.
And this big thing on the Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary, oh, she's so great. Fuck that. What did she do? She hasn't done shit. She gave birth to God.
She didn't even get laid to do it.
She didn't even get laid to do it. She popped out our Lord and Savior.
You got to know Joseph was basically this guy was a sucker. I mean,
She was just so drunk she didn't remember getting banged.
I mean, here's the story. I'm pregnant, but we haven't had sex yet. Hey, it
It's
just
immaculate.
happened. It's
It just
immaculate.
happened.
God, yeah.
It was God. That's amazing. Okay, back to the poem by Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a poem.
Because obviously the guy's not phoning in, so fuck him. Oh well,
Maybe
he's
he'll call
driving
in
around in
later.
his veggie van.
Maybe I'll call him later.
Fuck with us. Fuck with him. No, we better not.
No,
Okay.
he didn't piss us off. He just didn't phone. Who cares?
Maybe next time we should
can't-
Hey,
inform
I know
him.
what happened. It worked. They heard it was going to be on Rant Radio, so the oil companies shut them down.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
since when do we look forward to hearing from Lieutenant Major Zombie?
Oh, Lieutenant Major Zombie's a viable member of our organization now.
You know, as amazing
We've beaten
as
him
this
for so long. That
as this van that runs on vegetable oil is,
Yeah.
it's great if only they're doing it. If everybody starts doing this, though,
It would be
it's
all
just
gone.
not going to work. There's just not that much out there, you know? It's not that great of a fuel
well,
supply.
what is the poem that Lieutenant Major Zombie sent in?
It is. It's entitled, I guess, I've Got Something to Say About the Show.
By Lieutenant Major Zombie.
By Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Should I read this or should you read this?
I'll do it.
All right.
Look, no. There is a rant. Oh, my rant. Can you come here? Oh, rant. My rant is so happy. But rant can you give? Or can you not? What the hell is with you? My rant is happy with radio. So we call him Rant Radio with a happy face. By Lieutenant Major Zombie.
That's mighty!
Isn't that amazing?
I want that tattooed on my
That
fucking
was-
ass in Gaelic.
That was great.
Okay, I have I have a question here.
Yes.
Was that
Interpretations, please. Go
was
ahead.
that originally written, say, in English, then translated, say, Japanese, then into Korean, then Vietnamese, and
Yeah.
then back into English?
No,
Yeah.
you forgot that.
Full on
that
English.
That quick translation to Arabic first. Then you went back to English.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes. And then the 10 years it spent buried as an Aramaic
There is a-
thing in the desert.
There is a haiku which was written, and it's on a site. I think Zipper Boy, Ronin Zipper Boy, one of the Ronin. Whoever, there's a Ronin listening, I know, and this Ronin has a Ronin site which he's working on, and I have it at home. I cannot remember, but he wrote a haiku for Cult, which is,
Yeah.
"Oh my shovel, removing ignorance everywhere. Pang, 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 pang."
That's very, very good.
Which is holy.
That's amazing.
I may have fucked that up. But it
still works.
That's the gist of it. I know the last line of it is pang, 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 pang.
We have a question from
5 syllables. Should be pang, 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 pang.
There we go. Okay.
Wow, am I
Corrected.
going to do something really just
Evil.
cut the commercial?
Entropy has a question.
Smug.
Hey, Entropy has a question.
What's the question?
Can you help me with get the latest version of the questionnaire? I've been writing to join at thecult.org a few times only to find myself without a reply.
Oh,
Is that still work like you send it once and then after that you're fucked?
Yeah, it still works like you send it one. After that, you're fucked.
Okay, you'll have to send it from a different... You should fix that, but...
Well, I don't know where to fix that. I don't know where the settings are. To be
You'll
totally
have to send it from a different email account because it only sends it to you once. If you screw up, too bad for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get somebody else to send it to
Somebody
you.
fucking get that questionnaire because I cleared the
Somebody
thing a
send-
while ago. Some member who's been in and email it to this fucking guy. Sort it out amongst yourselves in the
Yep.
IRC.
Yeah, please help Entropy out with the questionnaire. He is fucked it up.
Also, Monday and Tuesday of this week, I will be traveling.
Where to?
I will be going down to Whidbey Island with my wife.
Would you be?
You would be.
Whidbey.
Yeah, you would be going there.
Whidbey Island?
Yeah.
Would you be?
Are you going to take
So it's
over?
kind of like a spit off of the rest of the land? It's not quite an island. It just
It's a
wants
would-be
to
island.
It's Whidbey Island. It's a wannabe island.
Is this part of the Rant Radio plan to take over the U.S. Navy and capture their...
Shut up, you open your dick hole again. It's lampshade time. No, what it is that I need a vacation. I've got all of this week off. I hope to get the virus manifesto written. And shut up! Shut
You, all of you!
Stop phoning in. We kill you.
This is Enki again.
It could be Enki. It may not. No, it could be that
It
guy.
could be
That
the
guy.
That guy. Hi, you're on Rant Radio. Who's this?
Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Lieutenant Major Zombie!
You know, it's. What do you have to say about the poem, or what are you talking about? What do you want?
I don't know, but you know the veggie van thing?
Yeah.
The Veggie Van people who didn't phone us?
That was on, I don't know, but I was a little kid. Not a little kid, but around 13. I saw it on the Discovery Channel.
You saw it on the Discovery Channel? Yeah, they do tours around the world.
Yeah, and it was on the Discovery Channel. You see the guys going there and Burger King getting on the oil and crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that. But my poem, I made it up when I was like half asleep. And all that crap.
Well, it's not bad for half asleep.
Half asleep?
It's
Okay,
rather...
I'm wrong. I apologize. Here I was thinking you were stoned. Okay. You put me in my place.
No, I think it's cool, and I'm glad. And if you have a poem that you want to send into Rant Radio, by all means, we want haikus, we want poetry, we want free verse poetry. Make it short, though, because we're going to read it on
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty cool. But I'm going on to the beach today at 3 a.m.
To do what?
I don't know, go surfing, I don't know, boogie boarding, something like that.
Surfing at 3
Where are you, Lieutenant Major
I'm in
Son?
Virginia. I'm going to...
I know which beach you're going to. Yeah.
Virginia Beach?
It's going to suck today.
What sucked today?
The waves, because we're on East Coast.
Oh, East Coast waves suck?
Yeah,
Yes.
West Coast better.
West Coast is a lot better waves.
Yeah, we rock.
All right, buddy, so say what the hell.
What the hell?
Right on.
Thank you very much.
Oh, where were we? We were
For
talking
lightening
about-
up.
I think if we're going to be bringing in poetry, I'm going to finally break down and bring in pop.
Oh, yeah.
Pop?
Pop is a poem that Uncle Dak wrote.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Let's go to the next little thing here. We have a cult members page, which I think looks really, really cool. And have you seen this, Sean?
No, I don't believe I have. So
Okay.
we can broadcast it live.
We can broadcast it live for the first
My
time.
reaction to this page. Whose page is it?
Like,
the
oh, my
Hermit Hut.
God, Hermit
Oh, of
Hut.
course I've been to the Hermit Hut.
Well, have you seen this, though?
Yes, I have. I saw it
Okay.
today, and there's a link to it on the cult site.
There you go.
It's a mighty photo of you.
It is a mighty
though.
photo. You should see the mighty photo that Quoth has done. She's taken... Everyone, message Quoth to get this picture! Actually, I'm going to be posting it up in the...
He's added some more pictures.
Oh, my God. He's got a ton of pictures. But these are all the cult members. And there's a picture of Ellis, who looks like Psycho Boy Bob. Like, Ellis looks like Demon Child.
Where? What's Ellis under?
He's under Gargoyles. Gargoyle Ellis.
Is he Gargoyle?
There he is.
Oh, my
Ding!
God. There's his crazy picture. I'm going to kill you all with one stare.
It's Kurgan Ellis. I'm going. Don't ever speak to me again. You know, I'm in disguise.
He's been putting in a lot of work here. Eh?
Yes, he has. We have a whole whack of cult members who are signing up. Who the fuck is that?
Templar Knight.
Templar Knight looks like a fucking badass.
He's a Ronin.
Is he?
Yes.
Wow, I got some badass people in the
Whoa.
Ronin.
Hey,
You know, seriously, some of these clans, like these guys totally follow, you know, what I'm saying. They're like, yeah, Kennedy's the man. He knows what's going on. And they, like, send me these emails like, you know, oh, Captain, my Captain, and this kind of shit. And they, like, sign off with lines from the movie Soldier and shit. And it's amazing. They're like, we need to make decisive action. Give us direction and we will follow. And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool, right? Because it's all, like, you know, text. And then you see pictures of these guys, and they're like, you know, badass motherfuckers. And you're like, okay. You know, and I'm going to stop saying things like bring me the head of Sheriff Burnell because one day
they're at the
I will get a post office card. And I will look at it, and it will be one of those boxes that didn't go through customs, or worse, did. And inside it will say lab sample.
And on it is Fox Studios, who actually footed the bill.
And I'll be like, lab sample. And then you hear the outside of my house, you hear the sound of the shot of my door that is closed. You hear the crinkling of paper, and oh, fuck. And then my wife goes, what is it, honey? Oh, nothing. I have to go outside now. Slam. Yes, it will be very, very brutal. Yeah, some of the guys who are in cult are just fucking animals, man. They're amazing.
I may not have a gun or a shovel, but my boots will do your bidding.
Yes, that was an answer I had to one of my questionnaires. Yeah, like some of these guys, which is cool, because and we're going to be going over that in the Virus Manifesto, where unfortunately violence is an effective tool which cult is going to have to begin to use because, well, only men of war can effectively talk peace, and otherwise we're just another grassroots organization that doesn't do shit. So the time will come when we have enough Ronin that will eventually open.
Yeah, I have to say that
camps.
last guy. What was his name? Templar what? Templar Knight.
Templar Knight. Yeah.
He looked like somebody I'd like to scrap with, not against, but I mean with.
Yeah, have him on your side. Yeah. So eventually, what is going to happen is as cult does grow, because we're up to 118 members now, or 128 members now. Well, probably at 128 now. My email's
152, 2,000.
2,000, 3,000 members. All these fucking members! But as it does grow, and as the mosque begins to become a reality where we're actually going to set up the cult nightclub and the business and things like that so that people can send out Ronin... Oh, what the fuck is his name?
Ronan, what the fuck is his name?
Your worker, the guy who works with you.
Ronan Counterbalance.
Ronan Counterbalance is actually a certified instructor. He can like smash bricks and shit with his hands and all sorts of stuff. And he is going to be we've been discussing the concept of in the, Ronan Medic and Ronan Counterbalance work together. And he's thinking of actually teaching hand-to-hand combat in the mosque. So we could have like a studio where, cult members could go and we can teach them ground fighting.
I can vouch for this much. He's a fabulous instructor. I've learned a lot so far.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. The guy's got all that. He and I actually got heavy into Qi and all that, Qi Kung and all that kind of stuff, breathing exercises and shit together.
I got
stuff
somebody for you.
What's this?
Desmond would really like this guy. His nickname is Chairman of the Board.
Mm-hmm.
This is because he likes to pick up chairs.
Yes. Nothing sounds so sweet as a chair across a man's forehead.
What was it he said? A axe into wet wood.
Yep.
I've got a video here from Lieutenant Major Zombie. He sent it to me through email. He could have uploaded to FTP. And here it is. It's actually very well encoded.
This is Lieutenant Major Zombie.
There's no sound.
Listen to What the Hell show on Rant Radio.
You guys can't hear it, but I can.
This is Lieutenant Major Zombie. Listen to What the Hell show on Rant Radio.
Doesn't he look mesmerized?
That's awesome.
I'll just loop that in the background through the whole show.
What the hell? I didn't know it was a video.
Oh my God, we have to
play that again.
Play that again. He looks like a real person there. Like I don't really want to.
Crap.
It's amazing what they can do with computers.
It feels all bad. I feel all bad for razzing on the guy. I don't really razz on him.
He no longer looks like that original photo he sent us with the little.
No, he doesn't.
Mustachy.
So what are you saying?
He's
with
evolved.
He's
He's
looking a little
matured.
bit more harder.
That's
to you?
because of Cult. Cult has taken Lieutenant Major Zombie, and soon Lieutenant Major Zombie will be amongst the ranks of the mighty. Because of Cult. Our influence on Lieutenant Major Zombie has taken a person which was once a subhuman, and now he is progressing through the evolutionary scale.
You said we wouldn't do genetic engineering.
We're not doing genetic engineering on people who don't desperately need it.
Okay.
Today, Lieutenant Major Zombie. Tomorrow, trailer parks against the world. Fuck you, God! Send out another tornado! I double dog dare ya! Jesus Christ! We had a tornado touchdown in a trailer park. Like, God hates white trash. You know?
He does.
God hates white trash. He hates them.
Trailer park tornado bait.
They are. They're trailer park tornado bait. I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. Like, when is Kid Rock gonna have a tornado hit his ass? That's what I want to know. I want to wait for Kid, I am American, whoa, 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 and off he goes. Fucking next touchdown, Candace. I want to. Where the fuck am I? You're not so American badass now, are you, my pretty? No. I'm sorry, because you could be fucking Mr. T, and if you showed up at some place where there's little munchkins and flying monkeys, I'd be like, fuck that. I don't care who you are.
Who spiked my drunk?
I pity the fool.
Here's a tagline for Cult. It says, "Look what we did for Lieutenant Major Zombie. Think what we can do for you."
That's right.
That was from Zur-Store. Very, very good.
It's all good.
Send a kid to Cult.
It's all good. I send a kid to Cult. So get him young, hearts and minds, baby. That's what I say. The next
only
step,
37 cents
the next evolutionary step is that I want to see if Gloom Bunny's listening right now. I'd like to see if Gloom Bunny can hook it up so she can go over and fuck Lieutenant Major Zombie, because I think he needs a good fucking. I think he does, and I think Gloom Bunny is the one to fuck Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Yes, she is.
Gloom Bunny, if you are within the sound of my voice, somebody, we have a mission for the Cenobite. We must evolve Lieutenant Major Zombie, and we're going to turn that kid from, basically a special needs, very much out or the insects will get you. Instead of that, we will switch him over to Hunter S. Thompson in 6 easy steps. We've got him hooked up. The next step is going to be to get Gloom Bunny to go in there and educate that boy. Gloom Bunny, are you up to it? Is this a mission for you? Can you beat the shit out of him with your tits? We know that it needs to be done. You know it needs to be done, and you're the woman for the job. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we got reviewed recently.
Oh, did we?
On some other place, some other station kind of thing.
Oh, that's this fucking thing?
This is. I don't think this guy actually listened to
this
the
guy
station.
sounds like a bonehead. I'm sorry. Let's call it like we said.
Does somebody need a deep smacking?
Oh yeah.
This guy was like fucking.
Oh yeah. I looked at the site.
Oh yeah, and I think that.
Okay. Hi, you're on Rant Radio. Who's this?
Hey man, this is Integrity.
Integrity.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man. I'm in Vegas.
All right,
Vegas.
Having fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're
I actually tried to get into DevCon,
and they were all packing up. Unfortunately, it was over for us. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I picked up a Freak T-shirt. That was about it.
Well, that's okay, though. So you were down there, and because of you, I guess we should talk about how you've put our website in the top 10.
Oh, it was freaking cool, man. I'm landing in Vegas, and I actually was able to check the site out with my cell phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got good news down.
So people who don't know, Decker Integrity has made the cult website WAP-enabled so that wireless access phones can see the site. And because of that, on a totally independent site, there's a link to it on the cult page, we are listed as one of the top 10 wireless websites in the world. All because of Decker Integrity. Very, very cool. Well,
all hail Decker Integrity.
All hail.
Hail
Decker Integrity.
Decker Integrity, you get your ass over to the Mustang Ranch and get something done.
Yes,
you deserve
it. What's the next stop for you?
Mustang Ranch.
I don't know, man. I'm at MGM. We're going to go see Penn and Teller, man.
Oh, sweet. You know what you want to do? Cool. You want to go, if the Star Trek, there's a Star Trek thing there.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're going to be going to see that tomorrow.
Go check that out. That is some scary shit.
Is it good, man?
It is some scary shit. It completely fucked with my head when I went there. I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Okay, that sounds cool.
But that was the highlight of my trip to Vegas.
Now, the only thing I'm worried about is I still can't I can't listen to the show today. We have to figure out how to get the show web enabled or something.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we'll get the show app enabled so it can broadcast over your cell phone.
Oh, man, that's what we need.
Hey, actually, that doesn't sound that hard.
Well, you just have to get a phone number to call that just hooked up to the web. It just picks up automatically and hangs up when the show's over. When you hang up.
Oh, yeah.
Radio, $2.99 a minute.
It would have
must
to
be
be
over 18 to call.
You'd have to. Yeah, just a little bit. So,
thanks, Dion.
Thank you very much for phoning in and doing that WAP thing.
Okay, man. Have a great night. Hey, what the hell?
What the hell?
Oh, this guy.
Join our Psychotic Friends Network.
The Psychotic Friends Network.
WAP, like, it's okay, so there's
You're
like
cheating.
I was sitting
on your
at home.
boyfriend.
Are there more things?
I was sitting at home, and I was all alone, and I had no friends. We should get Lieutenant Major Zombie to do this. And then, as, I turned around on my computer, and everyone was making fun of me in chat rooms and stuff, but then I found the cult, and then listening to the cult, I felt a small change begin to take place inside of me. Things began to happen more and more inside of my life, and then I began to speak faster, stronger, better, faster. I developed muscles where I had none before. I would look in the bathroom. My canines grew extendedly long. My snout shortened. It became this massive creature. I had ears that could pick things up. I found myself on the attic of my house going, ba-bing, ba-bing, ba-bing. Yes, it's true. Cult can do this for you. Sign up now for genetic mutation. Yeah, baby. Oh! Yes, I think that should be the...
Kill him.
and, we should have that happening. What? Sorry.
Loud.
Sorry. That's my job.
Sign up now, get your free killer moose.
You can send in for your mutagen. Yes. The moose, the new chosen vehicle of Rant Radio.
Proven to take out Suburbans.
Yes, absolutely.
Big deal. The new Volkswagens take out a Suburban.
Hey, Rocky, look, I pulled another species out of my gene pool. Oh, better get another gene pool.
So we're gonna play this little thing that somebody reviewed our website, Rant Radio's website.
This guy sounds like a
they have
fucking
no clue.
bonehead.
So can everyone turn off their mics, please?
Mics are turning off now.
Okay, so here it is. It's from streamingmedia.com.
And you're listening to streamingmedia.com's Site of the Day. Today's Site of the Day is Rant Radio, which you can reach by going to www.rantradio.com, or you can click the link on our website. Now, Rant Radio, they describe themselves here in their About Us section as a commercial-free internet radio station. And they say here that it's a free speech and music soapbox upon which to play and vent your concerns, opinions, and music. So I think that gives you a good idea of what you can expect to hear on Rant Radio. Lots of music, various rants by people talking about various issues. I guess sort of you could just say it's commentary pieces. They call them rants. I guess a rant and a commentary are very similar in a lot of ways. And they have a specific show that they host on here called What the Hell. That's an interesting show title. What the hell? I guess maybe that's what you think while you're listening to it. Like, what the hell is this show? What is this? I don't know what it is. But they have that as a specific featured show that they do on their station. But in the main, usually they're broadcasting music or pre-recorded, bits, people doing commentaries, things of that nature. So I don't know. I really like project sites like this where people do have a personal project and they use streaming media to deliver it. Whether it's a movie or this is like an internet radio station like Rant Radio. I gravitate to people finding creative and interesting ways of doing things that don't necessarily have a huge profit motive to them. I like that. So obviously I would kind of like Rant Radio, which is why I'm reviewing it for Site of the Day today. So anyway, that's my choice for streamingmedia.com's Site of the Day. It's Rant Radio at rantradio.com. I'm Adam Rideout, and I thank you for listening.
And we thank you for reviewing.
What a fucking bonehead!
That guy's like a disturbed.
It's a ranch. A ranch is.
There's a website and it has radio and it's called Rant Radio and they rant on it and it's radio.
It's like listening to Casey Kasem without a dick.
It's like listening to Casey Kasem.
Okay, you guys,
with a script,
wait.
perhaps.
You guys are not slamming Lieutenant Major Zombie, but this guy.
Hey,
you're
excuse
slamming,
me.
At least
We've slammed.
He was being positive. He just has a.
Yeah, I know. He
weird...
didn't listen to the station at all, for sure.
I would respect a guy who listens to the station and say, Sean Kennedy's the Antichrist. Listen to this guy. He's not educated.
Yeah,
he's a
he
fuck.
at least listened.
Yeah, I know. What is this? And he gives us big commentary, but the guy didn't even listen.
He didn't listen to us.
It's like reviewing a book without reading the book.
Harry Potter has a really cool looking cover. It's really thick. There's a lot of bugs.
It's about Harry Potter.
It has a really interesting little blurb on the back.
I guess
he read the blurb and he didn't read the book.
He did.
Listed
He
in
read.
pounds because it's a British book.
The most of
I thought
that
that was really interesting.
is from the About Us in the website.
Yes.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so it's
About
pretty...
Us. Blah, 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 blah. I think they play industrial music. I haven't listened, but...
dude, fuck. Fuck ass! This guy's such
I'm sorry. I put it in one. It's Casey Kasem without the dick.
Oh, yeah. No, the guy is... he's
And
uber
Al
pinhead.
McKinnon on the top 10 today.
Seriously, I'm waiting for the day...
It's cool that he did he
it's
reviewed the
great.
site, but he didn't actually do any work.
No, and then that sort of annoys me.
Site I stumbled into of the day, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
A site I wound up at. Site somebody threatened me to review. You know what happened there? Ronan Templar Knight went to that guy and fucking found him in an alleyway and says, I know you review websites.
You do this
and
one.
I know
yeah.
it's a good idea for you to review Rant Radio.
It's a good idea.
So
know
now
it's
this
a
is
good
a
idea.
test. Is Ronan Templar Knight going to finish the job?
Well, I don't think he'll
if
kill
this
him.
was a failure of a
Jesus,
I don't think he'll kill him, but I think he's going to walk away with a severe limp.
Jesus only hopes. That's all I have to say on that.
Smokehouse says, why is Dak transfixed on Casey Kasem's dick?
No, this is the Casey Kasem
Smokehouse is in the
Sam.
house?
It's a sexual
Yeah,
thing, okay?
Smokehouse is in the house.
Well, cool. I guess we should make a comment about the Net Slaves interview.
Yeah, we
It got posted.
that thing, that thing.
Fucking Net Slaves.
Okay, we got interviewed by Wired Magazine, as most of our listeners know. You don't know this?
I did not know this.
Wow.
Yeah, we got interviewed by Wired.
Yeah, pretty big.
Sorry,
No.
buddy. Anyway, yeah, Steve Lassard. Yeah, old Steve.
Bill
there.
Lassard.
Bill Lassard.
And Steve something.
Steve, one of them.
Old Steve.
Those guys, the Net Slaves guys.
Good old Steve.
They, good old Steve. Steve calls us up and he says, "Oh yeah, we do an interview. So do we have that recorded? Can we?
We
play
do.
that?"
We're ready to play it. It is recorded high enough that we can hear it this
Is it
time.
gonna be?
It's already on the site.
It's on the site.
Shit! I gotta tell my I've got to tell my friends at work about this.
Give me love.
I'm in love. On a pizza. Hey, pang. Hey, Godfather Soul, let's rip small kids. Pang, 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 pang. Hurt myself. Pang, pang. Coke never touched me with shut up, pang. Shut the fuck up, pang. Fuck. I hate that guy.
Papa's got a new brown
Papa's
bag.
got a new brown bag running down the street with shovels right behind me. Ow! Bang, bang, spear. Shovel. Dig, 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 dig. Slump. Phil, pat. Fuck you. I didn't kill you because we were black. I killed you because you were an idiot. Everyone's trying to keep the black man down. No, I'm trying to keep the stupid man
if
down.
you can outrun the cops as well at his age as he can,
If I can do the splits as well as he can.
Me and Ronan Medic saw him when we were in Vegas.
He put on an amazing show, actually.
We were fucking ripped. We should mention that. We were ripped, but it was fucking great.
Well, yeah, anything's great in Vegas when you're ripped. Vegas caters to ripped. If you go to Vegas, get ripped on the plane. It's like, holy Jesus.
She did go with
neon
us.
everywhere.
You were there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the bum drive by in a Civic. Woohoo! Hey, isn't that your Civic?
Yeah. No shit. Hey, let's cue up that interview before we get way too out of control.
I'm trying to find it.
He's trying to find it. Quickly, keep fluffing. Fluffers, in case you don't know, is the people in the porn industry who suck off the guys before they get on the
So they come into the scene with a hard-on.
You know what's really weird? You know what's really weird is that these guys who get fluffed, right? You always see this porn movie where the chick's like sucking them off anyway. You know what I mean? Like Sylvia Saint has sucked off more guys who are limp, to a hard-on, and then they fuck, and then she jizzes on her face, and that's how those porn movies
Romance,
go. Yeah. So, which I really feel bad for our generation. The next generation who grow up and that's their sex ed is on the internet. Because when they start necking with some chick in the backseat, he's just going to expect her to go down on him. That's just because that's what it did on the porn movies.
That's right.
I tell you this now, sex ed on Rant Radio, it doesn't work like that.
Nope, trust me.
It does not work like that.
I got it all queued up now.
Oh, okay.
We're ready to
we'll
go.
get back to sex ed later.
Diamonds, because
lemon gin. That's all I have to say. Lemon gin. Okay, so.
Everyone, turn off their mics.
All right, here we go.
And this is Wired interview that we recently did, and somebody can post it in the IRC on where you can go to get it and read it yourself. Here it is on Rant Radio.
I'm Bill Lissard.
And I'm Steve Baldwin.
And this is The Real Web. Today we're talking with Sean Kennedy and James O'Brien of Rant Radio.
On the outside of things, what you're doing seems really exciting. It's rebellious. It's, pump up the volume. It's all this kind of like, let's take radio back to what it used to be. What is the reality?
The reality is actually pretty close to the same. It's very exciting for us because of the involvement of the listeners. And I think that might be what separates us from a lot of the other radio stations on the internet, that you just tune in and listen, and that's the extent of your involvement. But with us, we get promos sent to us made by our listeners, and we've got pictures, and they make graphics for us, and art and rants, a lot of recordings done, people sending it in, and a lot of young people just generally kind of ticked off with social and economic and governmental conditions, and they feel like they need a voice, and we give them that voice.
This is perhaps a fatuous question, but why do you feel that people are so pissed off?
If you take a look around in what's been going on with our society, there's, up until recently, could you imagine what would happen if the internet hadn't occurred? Right now we have the wage slave state, which is being implicated by major corporations such as, I won't do any names because you probably won't be able to put them in the interview, but major corporations, they hire people on for minimum wage type. They hype them all up using cult tactics like, you're part of the team, insert catchphrase here, and they lie to young people and old people alike, and everyone winds up with like a McDonald's type position, only instead of flipping burgers, you're flipping code or flipping lumber, but you still get a name tag. But you still get your name tag, and gosh darn it, you take one for the team, and that used to sell, but it's not selling anymore. And now most of the X generation is getting older, and we're beginning to realize that we weren't raised, we were distracted for most of our lives, and it's starting. We're a little bit pissed off about it now, and thankfully, because of the internet and because of the IT trades, we have an ability to. We now have a voice. There's a way to get the non-corporate people's voice out to the rest of the world uncensored, and very, very straight up. And that way, people understand that you're not alone. You're not the only one who thinks that their life is shit, and they want to connect with other people, and that's what Rant Radio and that's what the cult site's all about.
So, do you think that what Rant Radio is just an extension of, or the latest manifestation of what we've already been seeing? I mean, several months ago there were the protests against the WTO in Seattle. Then it was the World Bank in D.C. last month?
I don't know if I'd agree with that, but because Rant Radio, we started Rant Radio with pretty good response a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it's been coming for a long time. I think the reason why the new economy is so vibrant is because of people, and people are refreshed by the change, by the dynamics of change, and so that now they can finally progress on a level where, old school thinking and old school mentality, instead of being, the standby, is now the kiss of death. And I think that because they've had that breadth of the new technology and the new culture, this is why the protests are happening, because people now more than ever believe that protests and rebelling and speaking out, it actually works.
And it's a lot easier for people to do that nowadays with everyone having an internet connection, and somebody can look like a huge corporation by just putting up a really nice website and making themselves look really important. It gives people a very simple way to put their views on the internet, and Ram Radio is one of those places that you can do that.
You've been listening to part 1 of our conversation with Sean Kennedy and James O'Brien. Stay tuned for more of The Real Web.
Canadians. Does that play a role?
Now, you started this site back in early '99, right?
Yeah, we put it, I started it up I think it was about 6 days after Shoutcast publicly released the software, and I went, wow, this is what I've been wanting to do for a very long time, make a pirate radio station, and I was looking at it to do it over the airwaves, but it's just a lot of involvement. You have to learn a lot of tech about radios, and but I saw this and went, wow, I have a microphone, I have a computer, I have a fast internet connection, I'm on cable, so let's get it on, let's do it, and I set it up that day. It was so easy.
I was contacted shortly thereafter, and because, I generally freak out everywhere I go, shopping lineups, malls, whatever. And so it was kind of like, hey, Sean, you like to shout and yell at people, why don't you record a few of these things, and it'll all be good. And it started off as kind of a gag, and now we've got people downloading rants and things 24 hours a day. It's amazing.
And it's the perfect meshing. Sean provides the voice for the radio station, and people listen in because of the rants that we put on and the social commentary we put on. And rant radio is the way to put it out to the people. It's a perfect marriage.
How many people would you say are listening to Rant Radio at this time?
We have very, very loyal listeners, and I think that's very important about the radio station. They're not people that just tune in and then tune out. These people listen to it all day at work. They tell their friends. They listen to it at home. They listen to our live show, and they spread the word.
Just to give you a bit of an idea there, we have listeners in Australia internationally. We have listeners in Australia, the Netherlands.
Some guy set up a mirror of our radio station at a university in Australia so that he could share it with his friends easily, so they wouldn't have to tune in and maybe get a good connection, maybe not. So he's mirrored it locally. We have tons of mirrors all over North America. We did have one in the Netherlands, but that went down. We're looking at putting another one back up.
And just to carry that on there, we have some pretty, across the United States, we're fairly spread out. We've got guys like, let's see, we got Smokehouse in Illinois, there's Fork and guys like that in California, APOC in New York, Mr. Echo in Alaska, all these fellas.
They contribute a lot with artwork, and they just help out the station in general by promoting it.
Yeah, and they have little groups that they meet over at one guy's house. And it's like their Sunday night evening internet church, and they sit down and they all listen to the stuff, and Fork gets Zero Store and all these guys over there, and it's great.
And also we don't just have, it's not just a whole bunch of MP3s rotating over and over again. We do have a live show on Sunday where all of our listeners tune in, and we just go off. We have a 1-800 number that people can phone in. They can contact
during the show.
Yeah, during the show. They can contact us through ICQ, and we chat in the IRC, and we have a webcam. We want to get the listeners very involved.
It's extremely interactive, and I'd like to also mention that a major player behind the scenes in Rant Radio besides us is a fellow by the name of Derek Anderson, who goes by Enki online, and he's done a lot of the code for the cult sites. He's a really brilliant guy, and he's just helped us out a lot. But the great thing is that everybody who's done everything, Derek, all these guys, do it for free. And that's really, I think, the selling point of Rant Radio is that it is all free.
We've never accepted any money. We don't have any advertising.
It cost us more money than anything else.
Yeah, we've lost money at it.
Now, how do you guys keep doing this? I mean, you're putting in as much work as would be put into a major commercial radio network, really. But how do you guys get by?
It's out of the goodness of our listeners' hearts. All these mirrors that are set up all around the world for our radio station and all the promos that are made, they're all from our listeners. And I think that's really important and shows you how much they like the station and how much they're involved. And we put in tons of work every week, and we have regular jobs, too. Oh, yeah. We're both sysadmins at companies, but we put in a lot of work, too.
So basically, you guys do not sleep.
Pretty much. Well, I just generally, go home and beat myself with a shovel in order to stay angry all the time. That's what I do for my evening. But to be honest, with one of the reasons why, getting back to that whole thing on why Rant Radio is successful and the promotion for that, is going back to the we weren't raised, we were distracted thing. People are sick of advertising because, eventually the whole world's going to look like Tokyo, which is pretty much, like Blade Runner at night.
You've been listening to part 2 of our conversation with Sean Kennedy and James O'Brien. Stay tuned for more of The Real Web.
The fact that you're Canadians, does that play a role in this at all? I mean, in the sense that, you've been listening to American propaganda your entire lives. Now you want to give some back. You want to give back to the community, so to speak.
Well, Canada's like another state of the United States. Anything that U.S. does, it pretty much happens up here. The one thing that did not happen up here, and I'm very thankful for that, our regulatory body is the CRTC. Down there it's the FCC. But the CRTC said they will not regulate broadcasts over the Internet at all. So we can do anything we want. We can broadcast anything we want within normal legal ramifications. We can't slander people, utter threats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we can say whatever we want, play whatever we want, which is a great boon to Rant Radio. It's kind of, on the other hand, it's not as cool as it is. We're not as pirate as we are, but
we're pirate, and then we have eye patches, and we have parrots, but that's about as pirate as we get. But in essence, though, in depending on the country you're in, like if you were listening to us in China, this would be an illegal broadcast. If you're listening to us in some areas of the United States, it would also be an illegal broadcast.
Yeah.
But in Europe, it's okay. But
but where we're broadcasting from, it's all good, baby.
We're free to go.
Yeah, so they can't touch us.
Well, what do you think of the pirate radio people, or to use the official jargon, the LPFM people, the community-based radio, low-power FM, as the phrase goes? What do you think of them? Are they lunatics? Are they kooks? Are you guys on the same team? What's going on here?
We are all for them. We are on the same team. The more word can get on the street, the better it is. Why have one corporation owning 5 radio stations in the same city, which is what's happening now? They've deregulated radio stations that corporations can own as many as they want now. It used to be, I think, 2 or 3. But one corporation can own all the radio stations eventually, and you get the same news, the same ads, and the same point of view. And the more diversity out there, the better it is, whether it's lies or real, the more opinions you get. So I am all for it.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like when General Electric bought NBC not too long ago. Back in the 80s, there we had that big nuke scare running around. Everyone was all nuclear bombs were in the news every day. And then when General Electric bought, I think it was NBC or ABC, one of those two. Anyway, they bought
NBC.
And all of a sudden the nuke stories disappeared. Where's all the nukes gone? They're gone because General Electric is a major weapons manufacturer. So, and we have this kind of thing happening. So I think that in answer more directly, I believe that the pirate internet radio people down in the United States, those guys are some of the most important media in North America today because they provide a truthful counterpoint and a real expose of things that are really happening in real time.
You've been listening to part 3 of our conversation with Sean Kennedy and James O'Brien. Stay tuned for more of The Real Web.
What do you guys think of Napster?
Yeah, and without libeling any rock bands, I mean, how lame is Metallica? There's a softball question. Just knock that one out of the park, please.
We're pretty open-spoken on Rant Radio. We hold no bars. we actually have a rant in rotation about Mr. Lars Ulrich. We love MP3s, Napster, and especially Nutella, where they...
You know, it used to be called sharing before they made it illegal, eh? You know, that was, everything I ever learned in kindergarten, it's all I need in life.
Good.
You know, it's not like if Napster was making money, like if they were stealing music, selling it, and making money on it, like Asian, pirate market style, then that's fine. Yeah, by all means, people should just wade into those guys with a shovel. But the point is that
they're not making
money, and it's actually kind of a ludicrous thought, really, to sell music if you think about it.
It's art.
It is art. And if you take a photo of a painting, like, well, where do you draw the line? Oh, Daddy, were you licensed to tell me that time story? I mean, give me a break. There comes a point when you have to say, hang on, this is stupid. People in Russia are filing for patents on bottles. It's insane. It's insane, and it's got to stop.
Well, I mean, don't you think Napster is all about revenge? I mean, we've been paying $16, $17, $18, $19 for lousy CDs for 10 years. And now here's a chance for people, to cut through that and just get the song that they want in a good quality format.
I think it was a long time coming. I mean, they make so much profit on these CDs. If they're selling in the stores for $2, you think I'd be wasting my time online downloading these MP3s all day? It takes me forever to get a full album.
Oh, yeah. More than that, actually, taking it a step further to go with your revenge idea, I think that the truth of the matter is that they're not so angry at having to pay for the CD. That I don't think is the point, because many people will go buy the CD after they hear it on MP3.
I like the artwork. I like the guaranteed gonna spin up kind of CD, play it anywhere. The Burns don't play in my car sometimes.
Vinyl still sells. People buy vinyl all the time. Why? The reason why Napster is so brilliant is because no one plays alternative industrial music on the radio. You cannot get good house music previews because DJs suck. So what happens is that you have to have the ability to go online, sample 20 million different tracks of industrial brands. Some of them suck, some of them don't. But the ones that don't, you find out about these amazing bands, and you find about, like, local talent, Darkest of the Hillside Thickets, all these guys who are amazing.
I wouldn't have found out about a lot of bands if it wasn't for Napster and Nutella. Because I wouldn't know half the cool bands I know now.
You can't preview music at $30 a crack for an import and just buy it on a blind hope because the album art is good. That doesn't work. But if you're buying, stuff from Germany and Japan that you've imported, which is, really solid Blade Runner, cutting-edge, bleeding kind of stuff, then, yeah, you'll pay the $40 because, yeah, look, I got the original gold foil, the box set, the whole nine, and serious audiophiles will do that. And the record companies, it's all about greed at this point. They're screwing artists beyond belief, and now everyone is just sick of it, and they've had their day. Sorry, you're a dinosaur, time to die.
And why is it the small bands like it, but the big bands under the big, huge corporations don't?
I'm Bill Lassard.
And I'm Steve Baldwin.
Thank you for tuning in to The Real Web.
All right, so that was the Wired interview.
As much as this is going to bother everyone to hear, I'm going to admit right now I have a tent pole. I love that. Oh, that was beautiful.
Wasn't that mighty? The original interview was actually 40 minutes long.
Yeah, we went through
that was only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But, we went through everything. They just took the really good tidbits out of there.
We are going to be, this week, I think, we'll be ripping Bill Lassard's interview that we did on Rant Radio here, because if you thought that was good, you should have heard Bill go off.
He was amazing.
Fuck. Everyone who tuned in for that will verify that The guy was
Rabid.
insane. He's like, that slut's never been in a fucking phone booth in her life. I'd like to see her get choked out with a phone cord on her 15-minute fucking break. Oh, my God.
Like,
the guy
what
was
was he
rabid.
talking about?
Oh, he was some fucking reporter. I don't know. I just stood back. I was hitting him with a
like, whoa.
stick and shit. He was fucking brutal. I'm like, whoa, fire, 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 get back, fire. You know? Fuck, he was rabid, man. The guy was just an animal. But no, he's a bomb guy too. He's a really bomb guy. I got his. He wants. You know, if I ever get down to New York, I'm going for a beer with the guy for sure. He gave me his number and everything. He's a fucking. We're actually what we're probably going to be doing too, and stay tuned for this. Is on the Cult website. We are going to be very soon. Again, I say it again. Molar Skycar style. Yes, very soon we are going to be having our stuff to buy section. And in our stuff to buy section, we're probably going to have the electronic version of Bill Lassard's book, Net Slaves, because I was talking with him about it. He maintained his e-rights on the book, so he could publish it online for cash.
Very
for like
smart.
$2 a fucking copy or whatever.
Good.
And I'm reading this thing right now, and holy fuck, is this thing ever required reading? Like, this is,
starts off a little slow for me, but it picks up and it's really amazing.
and it gives you this.
Go ahead.
Sorry. It gives you the straight dope on. That's the first time we've ever had a conflict in like a long time. But anyway, it's really straight dope, and especially for young people out there who are listening or tuning in, the younger crowd, 14, 15, 16, you guys, you got to get your hands on this book and give it a read. But wait until you can buy it online for two reasons. One, Bill will see more money.
All of it.
Yeah, Bill and Steve will see more money.
I was thinking about this whole thing because Napsters, we all know, got banned, shut down this week, and
not quite.
Well, not quite.
Almost.
They got to stay.
They got to stay because they have to make money or whatever.
Like I said, if you disagree with this whole story, and I doubt there's very many people out there, send a nickel to the artist for every song you download. Because I guarantee you, after 3 fucking songs, you're paying them more than they will fucking see per CD.
Yep.
Hole did a great piece on that, actually, where she did the math on...
Courtney
that was
Her
amazing.
speech, this is at salon.com. You can basically look it up. It's a Courtney Love's speech to, what was it? Is it South by Southwest or something? One of those other music
can't remember.
conferences.
Anyway,
she knows her stuff.
Brilliant.
It's like
you
it's
wouldn't
amazing.
Fucking speech is like 8 pages long.
You wouldn't think to look at her. But
There's
she
actually
knows
a
the
brain
music industry.
There's a brain in that head, but she actually did the math, and oh my God, somebody needs to die. Oh, I'm sorry, it's shovel time.
Let's give Courtney
Sorry,
a
he
shovel.
can say that. He said somebody needs to die.
Yeah.
He didn't name names.
Yeah, hand Courtney a shovel. Let her
go nuts.
I mean,
Yeah.
Shay, look, she got she got from Nirvana. What's his name?
Kurt Cobain.
She got Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Cobain. She got Kurt. Let her go after a couple of the execs. We know she's brutal.
It's nice for her to name the band after what they found in his head.
Yeah.
Cobain.
Hole.
Did we ever play the rant Old Security Guards?
No.
No, we didn't.
No, we have not played that rant.
So how about we do that?
We've got actually 3 rants that we've done.
Yes.
Why don't we play one of those rants, and then I think it's Tales from the Street, Grows Hospital time.
We got it. Yeah, we gotta fit those in. We wonder why we need 3 hours.
Yeah, no shit.
Like
Where did it go?
there's a billion more things to do.
Where to go?
Yep. Okay, here it is. Sean Kay on Old Security Guards on Rant Radio.
Oh, sex, boys, beer, parade.
Oh, God.
It's time for another rant. Get ready to listen to Sean Kennedy, the Cult Leader. For more info on Cult and Sean Kennedy, email join at thecult.org.
Hit you in the face with a shovel. Down at our local supermarket, there to stop you from stealing food is an aging security guard. This guy is so fucking old, he can't do shit about shit. He's useless. The guy, he's got to be propped up to stand there. He's sitting with a broomstick up his ass just to intimidate people, okay? He's about as old as fucking Methuselah. And what has happened? What has happened but somebody does go into the store, grab a woman's purse, and bolt across the parking lot. And what does the old guy do? He tries to give chase. But he can't give chase because he's going to have a fucking aneurysm before he gets out the door. Sure enough, he gets out there. A couple of other people have restrained the guy, okay? They've seen the guy running with the purse. They figured out what's going on. They restrained the guy. And the old guy gets out there and he tries to take over. What do you suppose happened next? Yeah, that's right. The old guy gets fucking tossed aside by the young culprit with the purse and gets the living fuck kicked out of himself, and then the guy gets away. Even though there's other people trying to hold on to him, he gets away. Now, this is a prime example of what the fuck is that security guard doing there in the first place. Do you think he's there to help people? Do you think he's there to really look after the public trust and all that good stuff? No. What he's there for is to serve the corporate purpose. He's not there to try to help you. Security guards don't want to help you. They're fucking lazy. They're the most lazy bunch of bone-idle fuckers you've ever met. Now, Uncle Dak is a different story because Uncle Dak would be doing that shit regardless. The guy could have been a fucking janitor and he'd still be helping people. Fuck the security guards. We don't need security guards. Next time you see some shit going down and somebody needs your help, fucking help them. Help them for fuck's sakes, okay? No, we can't be just doing this. We gotta police our own in this kind of day and age because all this stuff is happening. It's just shit, man. I'm sick of it. If I'd have been there, it'd be a different fucking ending on that story. I can tell you that right now. My name is Sean Kennedy and I am the fucking man.
All right.
That American national anthem.
Yes,
that brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, that is the American national anthem.
Encompass everything that is good about.
It is
the states.
It is. It's
okay,
everything
this
that's
is
sweet
the
and wholesome.
heavy sarcasm portion because that is what America has turned into: giant, sweaty jungle sex. What the fuck, okay? And you'll wonder why kids are fucking kids and kids are having kids and why that shit's going on. You know, I tell you, man, the youth is not the problem. It's the solution. You know, and we got to get more people listening to Rant Radio. We got to get more people listening to Cult so we can just call it like we see it, guys. Fuck it, call them as you see them because guess what? You're going to grow up. One day, you're going to be 30. It's approaching fast.
Trust me,
when
it
you
happens.
are 30, when you turn 30, you're going to look back and go, what the fuck did I do to try to make a difference? And Cult and Rant Radio, believe it or not, as it grows, we're at 118 members in 3 months. Okay? You take that exponential growing curve and fucking follow that flowchart. Where's it going to be in a year? Okay? Where's that going to be in a year? Are you going to be part of the problem or are you going to be part of the fucking solution? That is where it sits. So when your kids look at you and say, Daddy, why do I have no ozone layer? You can look back and say, no, I was there. I tried to fight. Okay? So join up at your local office now. And yes, I did rip that off a World War I poster I saw. But regardless, okay, you have to fucking... there is a time we talk a lot of shit on this show, okay, and we screw around a lot. We talk about, porn and all the rest of it. But in all seriousness, man, we Cult and Rant Radio is about making some serious change. And as the new project unfolds with Cult and as the new project unfolds with Rant Radio, we're going to see we're going to kick this shit into high gear, and then we're really going to start taking names. So why don't we move to the intros?
It's
from the one person who's like not really a member of the Cult.
Not a card-carrying member.
Who's not a card-carrying member. All I have to say is even if you don't join Cult, even if you listen to us once, think we're all fucked up and walk away, please. Just try to make a fucking difference in someone else's lives.
Stand up for something. If you're not going to stand up for us, stand up for something.
Stand up for fucking something. Please.
Turn off Friends.
Turn off Friends.
Turn off the fucking network. Go out and try and do something.
Change the channel to the off.
To the off channel.
All right. So time for Ronan Medic's Tales from the Street.
I have a story I have to tell first, though, because it's not as good.
You have a story to tell first?
Oh, sorry. We just
Stop
the presses.
It's just not going to compare to, greased, road pizza, and
funny that you mention it. Good segue.
and Dak destroying, humans.
So what's your story?
Well, I was at Urban Fair on Thursday.
Urban Fair?
It's Save on Foods, but trendy, They up the prices and bring in... Well, it's not that...
Beluga caviar
it's really
samples.
expensive.
I've been there.
It's really expensive in there. Well, I shouldn't say really expensive.
No,
they have, higher prices,
samples.
but they have everything. If you're one of those fucking uptight...
Vegans.
Okay, sure. Just some upper middle class that has to be. I used such and such perfect
You need
ingredients
great
and blah blah blah.
poupon.
Yeah, right. This is where you go.
Where is this place?
Yes,
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
They
We
have
will
one
be
in-
signing the wall.
They have one in. They have a couple in other places in Canada, but it's not about urban fare. Really.
Oh.
It's nothing to do with that. But I was standing in line, waiting for my turn. They have fucked up cash registers there. But
They have fucked up cash registers everywhere.
no, actually, I got to take that
That
back.
reminds me of a story.
That reminds me of yet
Their-
another
their
story.
cash
As we
register
digress
was-
even
Shut
more.
up, shut up,
It's not really
everybody
butter
stop
beer.
making moves.
I had an
Everybody
onion
pay
on my
attention to
belt.
me, I. They have one lineup
Turn off his mic.
and a whole bunch of cash registers. So it's like the McDonald's.
Oh.
Everybody lines up.
It's like
and
a bank.
whoever's first. Yeah, it's like a bank.
I like that.
So I'm standing there waiting for my turn, and I start going up, and this old lady comes up in her stroller. With her, walker thing with
Dalek.
wheels on it, for her groceries.
Oh, Daleks.
She's standing there by the cash register, and I
Almost
hear her
a Dalek.
asking the man behind the counter, the gay gentleman behind the counter. Urban
Happy-
Fair's on
happy-
Davy
if there's
Street.
anything wrong with that.
Urban Fair's on Davy Street.
Happy
so.
was he?
Anyways, and she's asking the young man behind the counter, young gay man behind the counter, where
me,
the
young
bathroom
gay man.
is.
Where's the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom? And he says, "Oh, it's over there." Gives her a little explanation, and she wheels her way off. And I step up to the counter and I pay for my fruit, my daily fruit that I buy every day at Urban Fair.
From a gay man. You bought fruit from a gay man.
You bought a gay man's fruit.
You bought gay man.
How amazing.
I bought Urban's Fair fruit, and I paid a gay man. But oh, stop! Don't ever share it with me again.
Digressing again.
Digressing.
All right. Shut up.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
Only have a half hour left.
Yeah, well, if you guys would stop interrupting me about how I'm digressing, I'd digress quicker, and we'd get done with this. All right. So I pay for my fruit, and I turn around and I take a step forward, and I feel something under my foot. You know that feeling where you think, "Wow, I've stepped in something," and I think to myself, but I'm in a grocery store.
Oh no.
And I look down, and there's a great pile of poo. And I think to myself, they just let big dogs run around in Urban Fair?
Oh, no.
Taking a crap everywhere?
Oh, no.
And I say to the man, the young gay man behind the counter, "Did you know there's something on the floor?" And I'm still in denial. This can't be poo on the floor. I'm thinking perhaps it's puke, because it's not a big turd. It's like a big loaf, greasy smear. I'm talking big. We're talking like 4 or 5 hamburger patties, like big ones, like juicy
like
ones.
something that was dropped from about 3 feet, right?
And I'm thinking, and I can't say there's shit on the floor because I haven't accepted that yet.
There's something.
I'm still hoping it's not. So I say, there's something on the floor here, and he looks over and he goes, "Oh my God, I knew she did something," and I'm like. And I'm jonesing now, and yes, there's old lady diarrhea on the floor, and I've stepped in it.
Oh.
So the question is, was she not wearing underwear to catch some of this?
Maybe
Or did it squirt
catch.
through?
Was there such a massive burst between her cheeks that it squirted out, bounced off her leg, and hit the floor?
Oh my God! The levee let go.
When the levee breaks.
And I
next
stepped in it.
Fox
And in my
special.
defense, you're not expecting poo on the floor in the grocery store.
what-
I don't
what-
have to. Do
you
I
know what
have
we
to
need
look
in
on
here?
the floor?
We need a great big red stop sign.
Okay, stop.
And,
I saw
and I
something
left
today.
the store. I didn't want to touch anything. Now, I got a piece of paper towel and wiped it up. There's no way in hell there's any poo on my hands, okay? I say poo. Poo.
Yes.
No poo. Poo on the poo.
Poo-less.
There's no poo on my hands,
You
but
are
I can't
poo-free.
touch anything, and I'm driving around with the palms of my hands, looking
'cause
for
you just
somewhere to wash
feel
them, because I'm
dirty.
just like, ugh. Yes, I feel dirty. It was disgusting.
Of the crying.
Never
kid.
have I been so glad for rain. I was splashing in the puddles like a young lad. People were looking at me like, "Oh, it's good to see a happy boy."
It's good to see a frolicking Loomis driver.
A frolicking. Yes, that's right. For once, he's not running amok.
Instead, he's running from muck.
Oh,
Specifically, old words.
He's frolicking through the puddles.
Only here on Rant Radio will you hear a story about
With that,
old
let's
women.
move right to
With-
Ronan Medics.
This story brought to you by Corn Nuts.
Oh my God.
Okay, everyone, shut the hell up. All right.
Good day, everyone. This is Ronan Mack live from the street once again, bringing you happy stories of street pizza and other joyful products. Today's story happens to involve a high-speed bike. Happened to be traveling down Fraser Highway, heading down. I wouldn't say avoiding the police, but let's just say he
accelerating rapidly
away from flashing lights.
Do not pull over to the side. It raises contempt within the cop heart.
Absolutely.
Makes the bastard chase you.
Absolutely. So there we were. We are on standby. Not much to do. Listening to the scanner. We hear on the scanner, oh, someone just ran a roadblock. We just happened to literally be about 5, 6, 7 blocks down from where said roadblock was. As you can see here, a large gentleman on Suzuki came zipping by. At least I believe it was a Suzuki. Well, we'll get into that later. Comes zipping past us on the corner of 176th and Fraser Highway, a reasonably major intersection. He decides to jut around the stop traffic, use the turn lane, and accelerate through the light. Well, unbeknownst to said biker at the time, there was also a large Mack truck as well as a trailer deciding to run the little bit of the yellow that was about to become the red because he was about second or third gear and try and punch it through. After all, physics and stuff makes sense. But as the truck comes turning around, yes, here comes a said person on the Suzuki, smuck, straight into the grill.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the interesting part is the bike stopped, and as did he, further in, through the grill, through the radiator, caught up into the engine block.
Ooh.
Now I'm thinking he didn't have to pay the speeding ticket. No. I'm thinking he got away from the cops.
No, he didn't have to pay the speeding ticket, but he did have to pay the ferryman.
Yes.
It was rather interesting. You have to try and image this. We're sitting back. We're listening to the scanner. All of a sudden, this green and white streak goes ripping past us. We look out. He's going to hit the rig. Lo and behold, smuck splat.
You watched.
So we know exactly.
You watched him hit the rig.
It's something you won't actually ever forget because it's just one of those things.
I know exactly what the last thing that went through his mind was.
Yeah, probably a piston.
Haven't you ever heard that joke?
Yes.
His
ass.
So what happens?
So we roll up. Now we've got 2 or 3 cop cars pulling in and fire now being dispatched to this lovely scene. We get up there and there's this rig operator comes out going, my God, I didn't even see him. I guess he rolled about another 40, 50 feet despite the impact of the...
Oh, well, he's the victim really here. That poor guy driving the fucking rig.
Because he didn't actually ever see him. But the real tragedy of
the rig driver's going to get a ticket for running a yellow light.
Oh, yeah. Actually, he didn't get a ticket for that one. The cop was just kind of...
Whatever.
The
guy has some emotional scarring.
Yeah, exactly. The cop was more along the lines of he was evading police pursuit, blah, blah, blah.
And he ran a red light, which is a little more offensive than yellow.
Yes, but it was rather interesting getting up to the scene with the guy panicked there, and then literally seeing bits of the bike, this little Uzuki sticking out the side of the truck. Not Suzuki, Uzuki it was all we could really read off of that. A plate, a light, a back wheel. The front wheel was underneath the truck somewhere far backwards. One of the cops actually found, not the foot, because the foot was still attached, but actually found the boot the guy was wearing about 60 feet down the road. Now, the guy himself was so intertwined. Go ahead.
No. What's with the footwear coming off an accident?
What I always wonder.
What the fuck?
It flies
Do you not
away.
tie your shoes, boys and girls?
Doesn't matter. I've seen boots that were laced really, really tight,
because
torn right off a foot.
The reason why that happens is because it's when you stop, your leg flails like a whip and it snaps. Because your leg actually will snap so fast that the force breaks the laces and throws the footwear.
We need some lighter footwear. Lighter footwear will save your foot.
I don't think you're worrying about the foot. Anyhow, no, the scene...
What happened to the guy?
Well, evidently the guy was literally picked up with a squeegee. We were literally picking pieces out of him, out of the alternator, the fan belt, the chunks of the radiator.
You had
and
to do
blood
this?
Well, the coroner comes by. We sit back. We get on the phone and go, yeah, hi, how's it going? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We need to speak to a doctor. Yep. This is our situation. Yep. We can call him at this time. Thank you. Click.
Yeah, we have a victim. He has no upper torso.
Wow. Forced cybernetics.
Yeah,
it's man and machine.
That's called rejection.
Once again, a case of man versus Mac.
Before we move straight to Gross Hospital Stories,
Yeah.
I think very quickly, Girl on the Left should review her story about the dancing.
Oh, yeah, okay. This is... Okay, as you may or may not know, I'm a huge Bare Naked Ladies fan, which makes me completely out of the musical norm for basically anything relating to Rant Radio.
You are not allowed to say basically anymore.
That's
Sorry.
twice.
So,
basically.
So, I decided on a lark to create a parody of the Hamster Dance page featuring...
Hamster Dance is number one song in Canada right now, by the way.
Yeah, Hamster Dance is a Canadian phenomenon, we're sorry to say. Local, Nanaimo. Anyways, so I decided to create, especially because the Hamster Dance song was so popular, I wanted to make sure nobody else had the same idea, so I hurried to create basically this... Shit, sorry. This Hamster Dance, the Steve Dance is what I've called it, is Steve Page from Bare Naked Ladies, little animated gifs of him bouncing back and forth like a maniac, like he does in concert, with a little repeating loop of Brian Wilson in the background. Really technically advanced, as you can tell.
Ooh.
Well, anyways, I put the link to a mailing list within Bare Naked Ladies' unofficial mailing list. Within 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, I had mail from the tour manager of the band themselves saying that, yeah, we checked out the page, I saw it, the crew saw it, the band saw it, and all the people at Network Records saw it. We think it's great. We're all laughing. Thank you.
How did you get your jaw back on?
How did they find out about it?
Did she put it in the mailing list?
No, it's an unofficial mailing list. Obviously, they have spies. Anyways, so and then every Bare Naked Ladies forum I've gone to since then, in an attempt to publicize my page, has already had somebody saying, "Hey, everybody, check out this page with the URL," and then this was just on Friday. 3 or maybe. And so this had gone up maybe the day before, maybe on Thursday. So this would have been a whole 2 days after the page went up. The Reprise Records page had a link to it off of their news section, right next to press releases about Eric Clapton and shit.
How did I understand?
Eric Clapton and Amsterdam for
you
about
had a
pages.
link somehow tied into Rant Radio on this?
Well, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have a link to Rant Radio off of the page specifically, but
you're fired.
But
what's the address?
When
to
I
the
got
Steve
emailed,
Dance?
when I got emailed from Finn, who is the manager for this, the road manager for the Bare Naked Ladies, I now have all his cell phone numbers.
Call them every day.
Big smirk.
My gracious reply, which was laced with subtle hints for free merchandise,
Free stuff.
I put in the Rant Radio email. I put in the Rant Radio web address in there just in case it got bounced back to all the network employees, because I tried to put it, like I said.
So you're saying we could have the Bare Naked Ladies listening to us.
What time would it be? I'm skeptical. If
Almost
they are
3
high,
Almost 2 a.m.
Exactly. Well, hopefully.
Hey, they're a band. They should be taking drugs and staying up at this time.
All right. They're a folk band. They don't take drugs. Okay, moving right along. Let's go to Gross Hospital Stories. I gotta get it in there quick.
Pull up a chair and grab a loved one. It's time once again for Gross Hospital Stories with your old Uncle Dak on Rant Radio. Rant Radio. Rant Radio. Rant Radio. Rant Radio.
So is this music to jerk off to?
Hi, boys and girls. It's your old Uncle Dak coming to you once again with another Gross Hospital Story. In case I hadn't mentioned it, I spent 5 years.
How long?
5 years.
Wow.
Working at a hospital. And
That's
in
a
that
long
time,
time.
I saw many gross and disgusting things. And in memory of my girlfriend, who Sean didn't let me finish, who's currently missing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's right. She's actually missing. She decided to leave. After she was released from hospital, she took off. I don't know where she is. No one knows where she is. I'd like my girlfriend to come back. Thank you.
This is a calling. If anyone sees
Did you
Dak's
put her
girlfriend,
picture up on the webpage? So if anyone
People see Dak's girlfriend, just remember to say, get the net, get the net.
If someone out
Go
there,
ahead, and make fun. I don't care. I don't care anymore. So
I'm
anyhow,
sorry, Doc.
it'd be nice if someone out there listening would be nice enough to put just a random picture onto a milk carton and send it.
Oh my God.
There I was. Now, this young lady was brought in to us. And by the way, some people might recognize this story. I'm going to tell it again. For those of you who haven't heard it before.
6 minutes.
This young lady was brought in from a local group home. She was very, very, very fucked up. She was a permanent resident of a care facility.
Your
She had
girlfriend?
No, not my girlfriend.
All right.
This
Clearing this
individual.
up.
This individual. She had a problem. Beside her many problems, she would pluck her own hair and eat it. Now, this is an actual very common neurosis. I cannot think of the name of this. So
Yeah, it's called being hungry.
So, in order to handle this, they shaved her hair very short. So she plucked her eyebrows. She plucked whatever she could and ate the hair. Not only that, she would eat other things, like pennies and buttons and other objects.
Tasty.
Well, one of the caregivers finds her in the bathroom eating the dental floss. She's chowing down on the whole roll of dental floss.
It's minty fresh.
Now, the problem is that as the strands go down, if it doesn't ball up and bunch up in her stomach, it could tangle up in her bowels, cause a blockage, and kill her. So they decided they were going to have to take her in, x-ray her to see if there was a chance of a blockage, and if possible, do something about it. Well, they x-ray her, and they notice, and I quote this, a mass in her stomach. A mass is a dark spot that appears on the x-ray. They don't know what this is. I mean, they also see a number of other smaller objects in her stomach. These are non-organic material that reflects the x-rays back, and they're quite bright. This is rather strange. You shouldn't find these things in a person's
not in the stomach. No.
Well, the way I come into the story is I had to watch her before they got her prepped for surgery. And let's just say that she was quite possibly the most neurotic basket case I have ever come across in my entire career. Period.
Was she cute?
No. She had
Usually
no
does
hair. She had no eyebrows. She had no eyelashes. I didn't check for hair anywhere else because I didn't want to know.
She kind of had that Sinead O'Connor thing going on.
I hate Sinead O'Connor.
She's cute.
But we have no heads.
Yes. So they operate on her. They removed about 12 pennies. Some other small change. I don't know exactly how change.
Wow, bonus for the surgeons.
Yeah, woo!
Here's a tip.
Nuts, screws, nails, pins, and here it comes, boys and girls. 3 kilograms. A 3 kilogram mass of hair.
And that's like 7 pounds.
7 pounds of hair.
Had balled up in her stomach.
Wow.
Fucking ooh.
Oh, by the way, they also found the dental floss.
Oh, did they?
That's good. That's aside from
That's
the
good.
hair.
Dug around a bit.
Nummy.
Well, that's it, boys and girls. That's your Uncle Dax Gross Hospital
No
story.
hypodermic needles. Somebody said that.
No,
just pins.
Just pins.
Somehow, I don't think a teaspoon would have quite covered that one, bringing it up.
No.
So, do we have enough time for a couple calls? If people phone in real quick, we got a couple
we have
minutes
2
left.
fucking minutes.
Yep, if they phone in real quick.
All right, time for sort yourself out. Call in with your questions, concerns, answers,
We
complaints.
didn't even get to talk about Napster.
What the fuck? We've been talking about Napster nonstop.
That's true.
Everybody talks about
I
Napster.
told you
They
my
went
opinion.
to court. They're still up and
We
running.
talked about it in the interview.
So 1-877-SAY-RANT, 1-877-729-7268. And a lot of people know that number. So people can call in, say what they want, say they hate us, you know.
Say go fuck it. Well, go say something.
There you go.
Something.
Did anyone
Something.
recognize that story?
I know.
I recognized it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if anyone in the IRC
One thing we've
Oh,
got
I
to
think
know,
some people did,
if you
recognize
come
it, but it's been a
across
while.
links, I will not be posting to the cult page for the next 2 days.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hungan Enki will be. Send him the links you find.
And then he will set you up.
And he will set you up with passwords. Begin bothering Enki for your password.
Hi, you're on Rant Radio. Who's this?
It's BuckX.
Hey, BuckX. How's it going?
Not too shabby.
So, what's up tonight?
I'm calling about this 2-day punk rock festival I'm organizing here in North Battleford.
Great. Tell us about that.
Well, it's a 2-day punk rock festival. It's a benefit show, all charity, and it's about 22 different bands, all from Saskatchewan.
Wow.
Yeah, it's for the Interval House, which is the shelter for battered women and their families. You know.
Right on.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I'm making cult flyers, and I'll be handing them out at the show.
What are you making cult flyers out of?
I'm just gonna put it on regular paper. I'm gonna do it on Photoshop.
Or human skin, right?
No, I meant where are you getting the content for the flyers, like the text?
Probably the questionnaire and the fact and the frequently asked questions.
Okay, and you can, the questionnaire, the blurb that's in the questionnaire and all that, that'd be perfect, and the fact would be good too.
Yeah.
To put in there. Yeah, that's awesome, and as a matter of fact, BuckX has been talking about this. He's been emailing me for a while. Everyone should, the guy's been a real example of how to set up this kind of a thing. Now, we don't advocate, should be known here, we don't want people shaving their heads and going to airports and handing it out to businessmen, okay? But at a Freudian slip, at a punk rock concert, it's a very appropriate place for these kind of things to be showing up.
I'll have them on the merch table next to, the zines and all that.
Excellent. I think you tried to hand them out at a concert before and got kicked out?
That was somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Someone else in college.
But you organized this. You cannot be kicked out.
That was Gloom Bunny who got kicked out. They confiscated her package of flyers and kicked her out.
That's right.
That was Gloom
Or
Bunny.
somebody.
It was somebody. Anyway, they got booted out. Somebody email me because I think that's awesome. I want to give them credit in the next brainwashing. So right on, man. Is there anything that we can do to help? Where is it happening? So for people who want to go and where and
Contact number, email address.
It's happening in North Battleford, Saskatchewan, which is about halfway in between Lloydminster and Saskatoon.
Okay.
Lloydminster, that bustling city.
Metropolis.
Never heard of it.
Okay, and what day?
It's August 18th and 19th.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And what all cult members are going?
Well, I know Rancid Girl is going for sure. Dieter will be going.
All right, I want you to send me an email with all these specific specs. I'll throw it up on the cult page, and we'll list it as a cult-sponsored event.
Awesome possum.
Right on.
All right, and I have the poster on the internet. I'll put the link to that in the IRC.
Yeah, and send it to me on that email as well so I can post it on the page.
Will do.
Where did you hear about Awesome Possum? Where'd you get that saying from?
I don't know.
It's a Saskatchewan
A
thing.
friend of mine has been saying it for a while.
Okay.
I think it's a great phrase. Awesome Possum. That's the goodness.
There's a band here that was about 10 years ago, and they made a song called Awesome Possum.
So very, very sweet. All right, buddy, so say what the hell.
What the hell?
Right on.
And they were called Alien and Psycho. So we got what time for one more call? Very quick call to finish off the show.
So, Sim, did you want me to send you a postcard from L.A., or shall I just...
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Ronan Medic will be going to L.A. You will watch the cult page for an update as to where you can hook up with Ronan Medic.
I say you better be taking some stickers and some buttons and handing them out down there.
Oh.
There are no buttons. They're all gone.
There are no buttons
The
left?
buttons are gone.
More
I tried
buttons are
the
coming.
sticker thing.
More buttons are coming.
Maybe this
You
time
failed
I'm-
miserably.
I failed. Well, what do
And
you
it took
want?
me half a year to get them back.
Yes, so just send me with a small amount then.
Yep. 1-877-729-7268. You can call in now.
Okay, fuck you. You're not calling in. That's it.
5, 4,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, fuck you. Phone is off.
Good night.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, so that's it for What the Hell
Very
show
good.
tonight, and we're going to be back a little bit later on, so we should go and say goodbye to everyone there. See.
Mr. Echo, Cenobite, Elfie, Dofi, Decker, Format R, Deckers, Lieutenant Major Zombie, Pele, Socket, Test Rider.
Pele, that was the guy. That was the guy whose name I forgot in fucking New York. Oh, somebody called in. They made the line.
Oh, you're going to let him in?
Yeah, fuck it. Let him in.
Hi, you're live on Rant Radio. Your last caller tonight. Who is this?
This is Mr. Echo.
Hey, Mr. Echo.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Please.
So what's going on, baby?
Hey, not much. Just letting you guys
guys, just reminding you guys didn't mention me coming over the...
Oh!
Right.
Stupid of us. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Echo is flying into the Rant Radio studios.
When will he be here?
He will be here on the 20th of August.
Yes.
So he'll be in the Rant Radio studios. You can hear him live.
And you'll be able to hear him for 3 hours, because by that time we'll be starting by 6 o'clock.
Very true. That'll be our second show. That'll be 3 hours long.
Because as of the 13th... Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nip. You still there? Okay, whatever. Okay, so that'll be our second show, 3 hours long, so you'll be hearing 3 hours of Mr. Echo.
No.
No, we're going to put him on. He's going to do the whole show.
All by himself.
He's going to entertain. We're going to go out, get some pizza.
Yeah, I say we put him in minstrel paint and make him tap dance for the whole damn show.
Tap dancing, 3 hours, Mr. Echo.
The Gargoyle will be watching from here. He'll have MIRC ops from here.
Yes, he will. He'll be able to see.
He'll be able to sit in the big chair.
The big chair. We don't have a big chair. We have big couches. We didn't even
chair.
talk about that. We didn't even talk about the couches. But anyway, that's...
well, the last couple of weeks, anyone's been watching the web page. I don't think it's been working. I mean, the webcam.
No,
we've had 10 trillion people in here. We've had more than the actual population of the Earth in the fucking room.
Yes, webcam's down. Well, let's say what the hell you're using up my valuable time.
All right, what the hell?
Right on.
All right, 8 cents a minute.
So what did the man and what did Sim go out and do? What did the Cimmerian?
The Cimmerian. We got a couch.
They bought
9-foot couch.
They bought new couches.
New to you.
New to us. They're used.
New Naugahyde Joy.
It's this ugly Corinthian white leather.
Beautiful
leather.
Beautiful white unstained leather couch. Is it leather?
Only slightly ripped.
Unstained asterisk.
Yep, it's good for pizza boxes.
So they go out and they buy this, expecting to have, once again, greater than the population of the planet in the room. And who shows up? Just the regulars.
Just the regulars show up this
not
week.
Really.
Kurt Bert's here.
We'd be really overcrowded.
Was a regular.
If it wasn't for these couches, because
it would be pretty bad still.
We'd have 3 people, and there'd be 2 people standing
I'd be
there.
under the table again.
But you look
under the table.
You look so cute hiding under there. It was like a little troll.
Yep. So that.
So there's lots of room now. Wait. Into the microphone. What? Huh?
At least 6 more people could fit in here.
Now?
So, so did anybody besides
Without
me
anyone on the
notice
floor,
that-
and then we have the floor. Oh
that
my
the
God!
room is perfectly divided into the people on this side who aren't wearing glasses and the people on this side who are.
Yes.
Whoa! Oh my God!
That is so strange. I wonder what it means.
And we're all wearing black, except for Sim.
Ronan Medic,
No black.
did you get your surgery? Your eye surgery?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Just checking on that.
I'm just getting used to it.
Okay.
Scene.
We'll talk about
you heard about that horrible thing? They're actually saying that laser eye surgery may not be safe now.
Because you can't see at night?
Oh, God!
I talked to a guy, I work with a guy who used to work there. And he says, yeah, we've known that forever. It decreases your ability to see at night. Take the risk. If you want to do it, you want to do it, right?
Okay, you can't see at night. Nobody can see at night anyways.
You can't see at night
and
very
now
well.
you can actually see during the day,
Lights
which
blind
couldn't do before.
Lights blind you at night. It's like,
Let's end the show because your old Uncle Dak has to go home because he has to get up in 4 hours.
Well, how dedicated. See, that's why we're changing
So
the
let's
time.
go back to the
Continuing
MRC.
on. Deckers, Format RR, Lieutenant Major Zombie Pele, Socket, Test Rider, DJ Intensity, Decker, Waif Boy, Flesh Tripper, Forensic, Gargoyles, Nightshade, Apoc, Adam, Ellis, Josh Cade, KGH, IMTR, Zebulon, and Rasta, Kalafov, and I can't pronounce that. Rask, All, Nick Goff. There we go. Hugan, Enki, Midget, Buck-X, Half-Elf, Kexler, Romulus, and Orphan Prophets, Nixter, Broken Fork, Quoth, Smokehouse, Spidey, Zurstor, Rabbit Wombat, Ronan, Zipperboy, Vampire Asmodea, Battle Wax, Mandrake, Poison Cheeto, Problem Child, and I like that name, Poison Cheeto.
Poison Cheeto.
Poison Cheeto. If you
every week there's an
just
awesome
an amazing name in
Boy,
it.
does he know he's moving ever closer to the poison Cheeto.
Poison Cheeto, you must, in fact, email join
He
at
said
the
that. He wants to I want to join the cult.
Good. Email join@thecult.org. I will proudly sponsor Poison Cheeto.
Just because of your name.
It's fucking amazing.
And Problem.
And anyone else who wants to join within the sound of my voice,
Join.
email join@thecult.org.
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 And that's it for us.
So going around the room to say goodbye, starting with
Kurt Bert. Goodbye.
Private Drexoll.
Drexoll. Goodbye.
Ronan Medic saying, fare thee well. And to Enki and Quoth, thanks for showing up yesterday. It was great, but give me a call sometime.
Right on, and...
Puller, backside puller, that's fuck my brain.
Whoa.
Whoa!
That's no longer 200% sexy. Projectile vomit.
We'd like to talk to... Let's talk to SPVM. We'd like to talk to SPVM
Can you
now.
channel?
Sorry, I was channeling there.
No.
All right, moving on
This
to...
is goodbye from your old pal, Uncle Dak, saying, Tracy, if you're listening, please come home.
You know, what do you fucking say to that?
Home.
This is Girl on the Left saying, if you really want to see that Steve dance page, it's tides.ranttv.com/bnl/steve.html.
Somebody got that. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Somebody
Turn
got
the
that.
audio off if you're surfing at work.
I'll kill all of you. This is Sean Kennedy, the fucking man, saying, hey, be drinkable, and I will talk to you later.
What was that from?
What?
What was that from?
Be drinkable?
I can't remember.
Henry Rollins, you fucking
yes.
Alzheimer's fuck. Jesus Christ, Alzheimer's strikes early. Be drinkable, the whole lot of you. All right, take care,
And
guys.
this is Cimmerian, and we'll all see you all in 6 days and 22 hours. Remember, in 2 weeks, it'll be 6 o'clock till 9 p.m.
In 2 weeks, not next week.
Next week. Don't show up
the
and go,
week
"Where the
after the
fuck are they?"
13th.
The 13th of August.
So anybody says shit, we're like, you're a dumb fuck.
You're a dumb fuck.
All right.
Okay.
Dumb fuck.
13th August. We're out of here. See you
I
next
wanna
week.
go
Thanks for
home.
listening. Tell your enemies. Tell your friends. Yeah, all that. And I think this will work. I'm just trying to cue it back up. If you're still listening to me, it will
Can
kick
you still
in.
hear the power of our voice?
Here we go.
Or
We're
moo.
happening. We're happening. Are
Moo.
we gone? I can't see.
I said moo. If moo is the shortened form of muhaha, what do the cows know?
We may not be off the air yet.
We're never off the air. We're always
Poor
there.
little Pentium 200.
We're the tiny little voices in the back of your head.
Poor little Pentium 200.
And by the way, if anyone's still listening, remember, if you're out there tonight, fire off a shot against Americans for Purity.
Take your stand in the showers.
Or your bed.
You have
or
the
in
power
your car.
in your hand.
If everyone the sound of my hand.
What is the what is this? What is the sound of one hand slapping?
It's that.
Spank my monkey.
Okay, you can listen to the environment of the Rant Radio studio till it kicks in. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here I am bragging about my shitty ass page, and it's like you guys are getting interviewed by fucking Wired.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Yeah.